You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Storm.
I want y'all to make some noise. Giddy up.
Can you turn me up?
I
Yeah.
love it so much.
Bug got the what you call it?
I want to start off easy.
He's your granddaddy. He's your granddaddy. Alright, that's enough. Alright, welcome back to the Coach's Corner. I'm your host, DHCMZ. Got a little bit more energy today. I was under the weather last show, but I'm back. We brought you in with the good old Chuck Brown. You know, he's Godfather. So what are you doing over here, man? Alright, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, keep the show going. We are missing Pack today. Pack out of town. We might
Pack on the link.
He on the call?
Yeah, Pack on the link.
Pack on the call. Cool.
You know what he doing, drinking good. I don't know where he at, cause I don't want to lie on him and shit. I don't want to tell his location. Where you at, Pat?
Did he get flued out again?
You heard the Jay-Z song. My location is remote.
Okay. Hey.
Hold on.
Hey, my man Kurt.
Who's that?
I gotta wait.
Alright, cool. Today we got two guests with us, two coaches joining us today. First coach.
Two national champs.
Yeah, two national champs.
You got two
Actually,
national champs.
What else we can say about him before we already put the camera on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Fuck. Well, that was we got to work on that, y'all.
Oh, no, they know they
It's
get.
Rambo and Coach Donnell D. Dorsey, the national champion of the world. That's of the world, Donnell. The world, Chris. The world. What's up with y'all dudes, man?
I'm getting ready for 2024.
2024 coming up.
We gotta defend.
Definitely. And you putting something together, right?
Yeah.
Assembly. You're an assembly line.
You know, we definitely building. We building. We're working on building. We're getting it together.
Right.
Man.
Damn.
He said,
I
man.
mean, this one, it'll come up. We'll talk about it.
What? Yeah,
For sure.
So most everybody already know, you know, Rambo got pictures, all that shit, all American as a football player, high school, all this other shit from friendly to lackey. So Donnell, did you play football in high school? Oh shit, she was us.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So
It's not his fault though. I guess that's the school you had to go to, right?
I ain't mad.
No, I know you ain't mad. You got it. If you went there and you played football, you gotta have a certain pride.
99, PG County 4A champs.
Oh, okay.
Even though they knocked us over in some of
Hold on.
I never knew Northwest. Hey,
Hold on.
hey, clap it up.
Hold on, no, fuck no. Hold on. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. 99, I believe, was Rios in the year.
No.
So Rios was what, 2000?
2000.
Okay, I'm about to say, hold the fuck on, because
Wayne was
that,
in
that Roosevelt team was motherfucking loaded.
That was Isaiah and
Okay.
I'm muted this
With Twin. Was that the only semi-pro
Damn,
you
Pat
played?
got it.
Nah, I done played 20 plus years with semi-pro. He started with this explosion. Then went to DFB Knights, then DFB Jags.
20 years of semi-pro, bro?
That's spring and fall.
Damn, you played a lot of years of non. You played a lot of years of non-insurance football.
That's like a semi-pro Hall of Fame. You gotta be in that one. You ain't in there yet?
You played more than Twin.
Damn, Pat, we should have took the show on the road with you. What the fuck?
Right.
Shit going crazy over there. He said, man, Pac living good. I don't know where he at, but he living good right now. He better motherfucker come back with $1. It look like he in DR spending 50.
Nah.
So, Rambo, what got you into coaching?
Watching my son play football and hearing certain coaches tell him the wrong thing.
So you wasn't coaching before your son started playing?
Nah, I didn't even coach in the beginning.
Hold on. So you saying when Flash was like this, you start like this one you seen the difference? Oh, you probably can't see it. You probably gotta look at Donnell's phone.
Bo ain't got his which color.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
But look, even at that time, I still wasn't coaching.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? I said, damn.
I still wasn't coaching. I didn't start coaching him till he got to the Knights.
Who you play for? What's that
PG
team
Bears.
right there? That was a PG
That's
Bears?
PG Bears. He started off with
You was any good?
Oh, I ain't played PG Bears.
Oh, I thought that was you.
No,
That was Flash.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's what Flash first started off.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
Flash
Nah,
started.
they said some of the Knights' most historical kids
came
came from PG Bears.
PG
But
Bears.
niggas just don't talk about that. You know, they don't give PG Bears
PG
that
Bears had some good teams.
they're Lord and
No, I mean,
Savior.
like I don't mind. Like Flash got his nickname, the nickname Flash from PG Bears. The owner at PG Bears, Coach John, he gave Flash that nickname. Like,
I know
that
Big
wasn't
Dog
that
came
big.
from PG Bears too when he went to
Yeah, dog.
to
All the kids that TJ had on his team that was with Quay and Russell and them, all of them were. So Flash is crazy because when Flash first started playing, he was playing on the team with them. So he was 2 years younger than them playing on their team when he started.
Nah, they definitely said PG Bears had some secret situations.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of kids got them.
But both of y'all played with Twin at one point, right?
Yeah, we played together.
Yeah, we played together in some of our team.
Like
how
y'all
many years y'all played together?
3.
Yeah, three championships.
So how many years you played semi-pro?
Probably like 7.
Oh, okay. So
Probably like 7.
you ain't go crazy. How you had the time to play semi-pro too? Cause you coached too during that time, right?
Yeah.
See, hold on, but see, did you play college football too?
Nah.
See, I went to college first. I went to school first, and then when I came home, I played flag, and then I eventually ended up getting into semi-pro. Yeah, so I was around semi-pro, but I wasn't in it. Like I wasn't playing on.
So you think that would be a dumb question because it was a no-brainer that you was going to college, right?
Yeah, and so at that time, it was a no-brainer I was going to college, but I didn't even know what semi-pro was when I got out of high school. Like I ain't found that out until later.
Damn. So all y'all play semi-pro. Because like I told Twin last week, I was like, it's y'all interesting that, you know what I'm saying, most people that play semi-pro start coaching at the Knights. But what happened with you down there? Why you ain't coaching at the Knights?
I started out at Peppermill where I first started, where I grew up playing.
Oh, you played for Peppermill?
Yeah. Coach Matt, Coach Turner.
Damn, that's all right.
Yeah. Then I left Peppermill in 2009, 2010, 2011. I went over to martial arts.
Now you was coach. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you been coaching a long ass motherfucking time.
Yeah,
Like,
I've been coaching since 2000.
that nigga been coaching like shit. Yeah. That's why I said one thing.
He what they call him the dinosaur, right?
Nah, one thing.
He gotta be a dinosaur.
People don't even know that though. They probably look at you like.
That's why I said one thing about Donnell. His kids is reaping the benefits all the time that he put in with the kids before that. Because again, like I said, it's a lot of people don't know. It's a lot of kids that people look up to, say they good. They really started out with Donnell, but at that time, you know, certain national championships wasn't there. So now, you know what I'm saying, that stuff is there now for them age groups. And be like, shit, this ain't nothing new. That's why I was trying to tell, like, your parents don't understand, like, this ain't nothing new. This man been doing this shit. Like,
Nah, for real. Want to say after school, I was a father young, coming out of high school, so I really didn't want to go to school. I wanted to work and be a father. So I found semi-pro, did a little bit of that, went back to my high school, started filming the games.
what's your oldest son? How's your
My
oldest
daughter,
son? Oh, your oldest daughter?
22.
Oh, damn.
22. And my oldest son, 17, 18. 18 truck.
Damn, son. That's all
So
right.
yeah. But
you coach all your boys?
Yep.
All
out. Yep.
At least one time.
Nah, I ain't coached the youngest one yet. He's 7.
Oh,
He the first
Nah, that's the one everybody
he
was
started
talking about.
last year.
Yeah,
He was 6 playing 7 last year with Penn New York. So
you did county ball for a little bit?
Yeah, nah, we was in County Beltway. I started with
Oh, so you always been in Cal Berry
Yeah.
So you ain't never had to really play Mike bum ass before?
Nah.
Oh, I bet. So
When I first got a Laurel, man, they was a doormat. They was laughing stock. I had Antoine Littleton and them, man. We ain't had no team.
I ain't gonna lie, like nobody. That's why I say it's been you had some youngers for a long time, and you've been fighting for a long time. Cause I think like that was GYFL.
He left and went to Moco Lions when he left the Stallions.
He left the Stallions.
Yeah.
Nah, he really didn't though. He played a little bit, and then I said Come here, Sean. Nah, I got you, Sean.
They want to try and get that man the ball, man. They kept putting him on the line.
Nah, I tell everybody the funniest part about Twan was we had a practice one day, and Twan again at that time he was 6th grade, 200 like 10, 15 pounds, 6 foot. But we also had the kid named Malcolm Johnson, which played for Bud too though at one point. He was the fastest kid in the country. He beat Twan by a step in a 50-yard dash. So when he beat Twan by a step, niggas like, this nigga 200 pounds and only lost by a step to the fastest nigga in the country. Oh nah, he getting the ball. Fuck that. Like,
That was crazy.
like that was the first time I ever seen a big kid in my life run the ball that fast. And he was like, "Oh, I bet this about to be something change." That was a real changer for my life when it came down to noticing, like, man, you really gotta evaluate your kids across the board in a different way, because then you can really see what's good for them and for your team. Because I was like, that nigga really, oh my, I was like, damn, this nigga fast as shit to be no homo that big, and the nigga that big coming full force at you. Most kids, and again, throughout the time he played for me, I seen most people just, I don't want to talk with that big motherfucker. That's a big motherfucker.
He was dope.
But shit, I remember that team. I remember the one team that you had was with Christian and them when you and Hector had the team out Laurel. And I used to go to the games. I used to be like, yeah, this nigga team fucking too good. Like, I don't think nobody gonna beat these niggas. I'm like, who the fuck is Laurel? like, Like, I'm like, who the fuck is Laurel? I'm going to the game like this nigga Donnell got a team. Like,
You was at West Lord and the Wildcats.
No, I ain't never go to Wildcats.
no, he only did Stallions.
Always
Stallions.
Stallions, yeah. Nah, but I left
Hey, what's the exit? Burton Street? Burtonville?
Burnsville,
That's
198.
Yeah, 198. I did get the field right off the
Yeah,
exit.
definitely 198. But nah, I was at Marshall High School with the Stallions.
Yeah, okay.
Because I ended up my ex-wife, that's who I met, who lived out lower. That's what got me out lower. The family thing out there. But I was at Marshall Heights when Christian Robinson was 6 years old. We was on the green. Kayvon was on one team. I had my own team with the new kids coming in, and went to the championship. Lost to Brooklyn Park.
You learned a lot the Marshall Heights way?
Nah, I wasn't even there. Now before that, what was that year, bud? We had Junior Pee Wees when I first went over to Marshall Heights when I left Peppermill. I had Junior P's before I had Christian Robinson.
2000. What was that? 2011.
Yeah,
So you coached against Bud?
yeah,
Bud was good?
yeah. They beat us.
Huh?
They
One of the regions. They beat us. They beat our ass.
They beat that ass.
I ain't beat. I beat us by a point.
no facts. Fact. Oh my
Beat it by a point.
Man, that's
But
crazy.
Bud and them with the regionals that year.
So
We was the D2 coaches.
both of y'all.
Yeah. Dump gave me a boot though.
Dump gave you
That
a
was
boot?
2012.
Yeah.
Oh, Dump gonna give niggas some boots. That's one thing
Yeah.
about Dump. For sure.
Then I left Marshall Heights 2 years after that. Cause
So I got a question. Because before we get from your departure of Marshall Heights, right? 'Cause I heard a story about you suiting up with the kids one time.
Yeah.
That's the practice.
I mean, one time every year.
Every year?
Just oh my God!
Oh, what was that?
They,
Ain't getting into the archives.
yeah, he gonna get on
Hey,
Hey,
Oh, the research department is A&E.
So let's get back to Rambo real quick. I want to know
Oh, nah.
who gave him this opportunity. When you jumped off the porch and started coaching, was it Twin that you first started coaching for?
Nah,
Oh, you did? You was
Nah, let me-
somewhere else?
nah. It was Sammy.
Let me ask
Oh, okay.
let me ask you a good question though, but both of y'all, because again, you just said something that just showed my brain, and then you also both knowing you, like being a young father, like how was it? Because like you said, you had to be a father young. I know Bo had Flash just before he went to college, so it was like man, I let Bo talk like you being a top prospect in high school, about to go to college, and then you having a baby. Like, did that affect your life in a different way?
In a huge way. Like, so for me, my dream school was always University of Miami. I always been a University of Miami fan. I always say all throughout high school, if University of Miami offered me, I don't care who else offered, I'm going. They offered. I took the visit. I loved everything up there, but at the same time, I knew my son was about to be born soon.
Right.
So it's like, damn, I can go to Miami, but me and his mother both just now graduated high school. So we graduated high school in June. We graduated in June. I gotta go to school at around that same time.
Mhm.
So it was a thing of basically you gotta make a decision. Now I could have went anywhere. I could have went to UVA, which was close. I could have went to Maryland, which was close. But I ain't always do the right thing in the academic department as far as my grades, my freshman and sophomore year high school. So, all right, make a decision. Like, so my father was around. My father raised me country, but at the same time, country is street nigga. So he don't know nothing about me going to these schools. It's to the point where I got 25, 30 offers, all D1 offers, and he complaining about taking me to visits. Like, nah, like this is what we gotta do. We gotta go to these schools to see which school I'm gonna pick. He didn't understand that though. And even me, I didn't understand it either. But at the same time, it was like we had to figure it out. So
Right.
I asked him, basically, like, what you think I should do? Like, my son about to be born, like, what you think I should do? He didn't give me an answer. He left it up to me. I'm 17, 18 years old. He like, man, you the one that gotta go. Like, I don't know, you make the decision. I made a decision originally to Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
I decommitted from Ohio State. I committed to Penn State. When I signed to Penn State on Saturday, my father a week later tells me, man, you should have just went to Miami. Nick, I asked you what I should do. Like, you
So
ain't
you
tell
was
me.
looking for somebody really to tell you.
Only
You
person
didn't-
I had was my uncle, Nikos. Nikos was he graduated from Stone in 06.
That's the one with the VTech.
He was at VTech. So, and even Neek, the only advice, so Neek wasn't a big recruit like I was. He had 2 offers, University of Virginia, Virginia Tech. So when I'm asking him what you think, all he could tell me was, I didn't like University of Virginia, and if you're not from Virginia, don't come to Virginia Tech. So and Virginia Tech was one of my top schools because my recruiter from there, he had my school every week. So for me, it was just like, I'm 17, 18 years old. All I got at that point for her to make a decision is me and Flash Mother. She right there with me every step of the way, but shit, at this point, she pregnant, so she can't go nowhere to cheer. She was chilly, so it was.
She was cheering. Y'all went to the same high school?
Yeah, for freshman and sophomore year, and then our senior.
Y'all was like the little star football player and the star cheerleader?
Yeah.
Like that?
Sure.
Hey,
movie.
nah, you know that nigga dick drip. Nigga went crazy as a youngin.
Hey,
My
so
brother
he
did the same thing though.
So
I
you
can't even say
cheerleader,
yeah.
I
My
know
brother did the same
everybody
thing.
to a whole
So, I mean, for me, it was really like, it was no guidance with it for real. So that's why, like, when it comes to Flash, that's why I'm the way I am with him now. With even like going through this high school process, like that shit was tough. Like, we to the point where we had 6, 7 different schools, and we like, damn, we got to narrow the list down. Now we got to narrow the list down again. So it's like, had I not went through everything I went through with my recruit, I wouldn't really known how to guide him for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when he chose St. Francis, it was like, me, him, and his mother made that decision together.
And that'd be crazy that like you never know God's plan from your decision. Like every decision you make, you just think it's supposed to be good, but you never know how God gonna work it out for you sometimes. And people be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Because certain schools is good for certain kids. It is what it is. But then certain situations, you be like, you know, everybody got their downfall or talking about you when the shit don't work out. They be like, man, I know it's my man. You know what? You like, man, you really don't know God's plans in His own little way. Because certain shit to me, I just be like, man, once shorty get there, we pray for them. Anybody though, that once they get to their school, we pray for everything work out for them because you just don't know. Because some people be at the top of their class and then end up, you know what I'm saying, going to a school. Sometimes shit don't work out for them. You be like, damn, I wish he probably would have did this or did that. Because it be certain kids that go to private school. Sometimes if they probably went to a public school. Shit, they probably done went crazy by now. But they went to private and that shit, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes shit work out, sometimes it don't.
Like with cursing, a lot of parents don't be understanding that part. Like, I look at Flash, like when we was at these younger ages like that, like that we coaching now, he was one of the top running backs in the country. As we got older, things changed. His ability didn't change, but at the same time, the size changed. So it's like now, like, bro, we got to pivot. Like, we got to do something different. I understand running back is what you want to do. At the same time, we might need to lock in right here a little bit more. So, like, I had to be realistic with him in that aspect. Like, bro, that running back thing just might not be
Let me
it.
ask y'all this, because it is a lot of kids that like playing running back. You know, everybody likes scoring touchdowns and being the star. Do y'all think there's a lot of kids out there that chase that running back dream too long and it's supported by like their parents when they really should be transitioning to a different position?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
That's the whole youth.
But that's just like somebody trying to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like if they know they good at it, as a parent, sometimes you support it, then sometimes you say take your ass go find a job. But then whole time it be the ones that tell you, man, look, I've been did this shit for 7 years. I was just waiting for my breakthrough, and then the breakthrough came for their ass. So they became a millionaire. But it's tough because again, you don't know God's plan. You don't know the timing of the situation. It be some of these youngers really be, and that's the worst part about sometimes in life. Like again, you make a decision and you trying to really figure it out, but you're like, I don't know if I should do this or I should do that. But you're like, fuck it, let's see what's gonna happen. But then it's like, when should you tell your ass get your ass up off the couch instead of making music and go get a job? The whole time.
Well, you know, there's a lot of parents nowadays though. They feel like they support and it's like 100% supportive. You know what you want to do and stuff like that. But see, you different though, because you the type that if they some shit, you gonna say, "Sure, they you some shit." Like you need to.
But you gotta think about it though too, though, Mike. A lot of rappers some shit for real. The ones that's a lot of millionaire ones, they just got a good beat. with a nice little verse here and there, and the shit going good. The niggas that really be rapping be the ones that still going underground certain nights, Friday nights, trying to figure they shit out for real. So that's what I'm saying. That shit crazy how a lot of shit be about timing for real. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, when it comes down to running back, like how you tell a kid that's been scoring 20 touchdowns their whole life that you can't. I mean, let's look at something else. Like it's a tough conversation because you looking like, man, he ain't gonna do nothing but get better. But then you looking like, but then all the other shit come into play, like no homo, the size, the weight, all that shit come in his own. Like we always say, Antoine Livingston. People first time they see him, man, he got to be a 3-tech. Like boy, this nigga lost to the fastest nigga in the country by a step. Like nigga, I don't know what you talking about.
I can tell you what helped me sell Flash though. First off, I'm always real with him. Since he was little, I've always been realistic with him. So we talked about the size thing. Flash dream college, LSU. I said, bro, let's take a look at the running backs that went to LSU, and let's look at the DB, the corners that went to LSU. What side do you think, if you were to walk in the door, what side do you think you fit on? Let's just look at the size. Okay, you good at running the ball, you good at playing corner. Now let's look at the things outside of it. Let's look at the size. Let's look at the measurables. Where do we feel like we fit in best? And I mean, he understood it. Right? He understand the kid, so he understood it. He locked in, and from there, he went to work.
I'm glad I ain't have to make that choice.
Really went to work.
My son Dayton, even though at 11U, he already started transition on his own.
11U,
he played running back and played a little quarterback, but right now he's filling the receiver part out.
11U,
huh?
11U. Oh, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and keep
So Dayton a couple years.
I mean, he played linebacker, fullback, tailback, quarterback, receiver, but he embracing that receiver.
So
and then he's a four-sport athlete now, so he really thinking about like putting football in the back burner because Shorty played lacrosse, and that shit that's growing.
I see a lot of I ain't gonna say a lot of them, but I see more of the youngins that play youth football and now little youth football.
I mean, it's almost the same thing though, for real.
Yeah,
they be crushing shit. If they put a little fight in there, it might get a little bit better though. Like they add a little hockey part, like go ahead, scrap on this side.
He crack back and everything.
Put the little fighting part like it's hockey. So what about your like the kids that you have groomed? Like how you had them conversations with them getting prepared for high school though down there?
I let them pretty much, as long as they work hard with their, being a student athlete, whatever they want to do, they can do. I told all the kids that like whatever you want to be, whatever you want to do, you put in the work, you go do it. So So you
walked them through the whole process?
Nah, not at all. Not at all, man. I kind of like with Antoine. I had him when he was 10U on down, and Christian too. 10U. Once he got to 10U, then he moved on.
So it's no kids that you aged out with?
Nope.
Damn.
Nope.
Ferrari boys be happy, man.
Hey,
Ferrari boys stay.
Such a lot of kids. But you ain't see them all the way.
Not all the way through. So
this might be the first group.
What you trying to say? You never ever learn?
No, that's why I said no did.
Hey, Ferrari boys be happy, man. Cause he just said something that's important, man. Man, like, if he like you, he like you. So all they. Hey, because one thing,
the bus do be stopping at 10U.
But you
might want to. If you make it past
that's not wrong. I can coach those age group. I've done high school.
I know you can. I'm just saying.
You coach high school. That's why we asked.
You usually release the kids at 10.
And why is that?
It's only situations. It's not a choice. Like
it's a situation, or is it because? And I'm asking this question because most everybody in this room has been a head coach, and this shit more about being a guidance counselor, not even just to the kids, to the parents. You're like, God damn, we winning. We got a lot of shit going on. Like it be a lot of shit going on to these winning teams that people don't put out there. So when the coach walk away, motherfuckers be like, man, that's crazy. Oh man, why the fuck he walk away? And you don't want to tell your business, but you be like, this is a wild ass shit.
I want to say with me, it's always been like personal changes in life that made me adjust what I was coaching over. I would love to stay with one team from start.
So it was never nothing to do with the old.
Nah. I mean, one old.
I'm asking questions, man. I'm just getting answers.
Nah, because when I was in Marshall Heights, I stepped down from JP. They moved me back down to the younger age group when I brought Christian them on board. Like I said, we had 2 arena teams. I had Christian and a bunch of kids nobody wanted. Bigs had K1 and them.
Okay.
So, we ended up losing. Like, nobody thought I was going to go to the championship with that arena team. We ended up losing to Brooklyn Pop. Mook told me going into the offseason, but Mook was working on my line. Like, hey, D, I think I'm going to take over that team. Like, you just be the coordinator. I'm living in Howard County at this time, coming to Marshall Heights. So I was like, man, let me evaluate this.
I ain't never knew that.
Yeah.
So we had
so
these conversations.
that's kind of how Mook got Christian and K1.
So you said K1 was on big team though.
Arena, and we like going into the fall. We just try to bring everything together. And
Mook ended up. Okay. You and Biggs was playing.
He said, Mook said, ah.
Yeah,
I like what y'all got going there.
Yeah.
Hey, got a question from the comment section. For Donnell and Rambo, who is the best kids you coach, but that's not your son?
Right now, Antoine Livingston, Christian Rollins.
Ooh,
Top two.
No. Jabari Sandy. Is that St. John's? Yeah, South Carolina right now.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Jabari Sandy was on that
That
team.
little Styles
If
team.
you really, I can't find that picture. I'm sorry, people. If you find that little Styles team, it's a lot of youngers that went to St. John's that was in that one class that all played for Donnell. But
At
niggas don't know that.
9 years old.
Like I was at the game, I said,
we went to state.
damn.
That's the year we beat Heeman on.
Yeah, hey, I was at that game. I said, oh, Donnell got something smoking out here.
Yeah. Me and
I'm like, who the fuck is Laurel?
Me and George Brown.
Brown.
Brownlee was with me.
Oh, George was on that same
Yeah, he's my defensive coordinator. He's the defensive coordinator.
You know he about to talk shit.
Yeah. So they was only 9 then, playing 10.
Just them three though. You got any more that you can think good? That was
Adrian Livingston was on that team too.
No, I'm saying you named him, Adrian, and Christian. Who else can you name in your 10-year coaching that was tough?
Man, I've been coaching a long time.
No, that's why I was like, well, let's go to Rambo.
Yeah,
Rambo,
my shit like that. I would say for sure Chris Black. If I had to pick one kid, I think Chris Black is the most complete.
That's the kid that dog walked the Heat.
he don't want to. Yeah, from Pittsburgh. I would say Chris Black. He's the.
He would be yours though, cause he. That's not it.
So even the couple games that he played with us at 13U, just the things that he was able to do on that team, just as with no practice, like Chris was just showing up, making plays.
So was he like a fast learner, what you was teaching, or he's just a talented kid that just
Both.
got a nice IQ for the game?
Both. He's a hell of an athlete, and he just knows the game. Like, he's a student of the game. Mind you, any kid that I coach, the oldest kid I coached is a freshman right now. That's the oldest I've coached right now. Even DJ.
I was about to say, I know that.
Even DJ.
DJ son got to be in that conversation.
DJ hit another one. Like his mentality of, I don't care how good or bad the game going, he gonna be calm. He gonna be cool. He's gonna understand the game, and he's willing to put the game on his back at any time. Sometimes I used to have to tell Twin, come on, bro, let DJ be DJ. But for the most part, DJ for sure. I think there's another kid. If I go to the O line, I'll probably hands down say Dearest. Yeah, I say Dearest, O line, and I mean call it spade a spade. If I go D line, I go Jackson, another Pittsburgh kid who I think this year, he's the only kid on our team that had a sack every single game, no matter who we was playing. I saw nobody block him consistently.
Don't forget you coach him. My man, him from Johnson.
So I didn't have him at running back. So the first AU team that I coached, that was with Twin. The first AU team that I coached was with Twin. I ran a 5-4 defense day. I had Logan in the middle, DJ in the middle. I had Logan and Fat Man in the middle. I had DJ and TJ as my outside linebackers. You could try whatever you want to try, whatever you want to do. I feel like I had 4.
Did they stay together the 9 year, the following year? Or did they break up? They did.
No, we had them at
So that was the team that went to Florida.
Yeah. Was Fat Man? Yeah, Fat Man was with us, and
Yeah,
he left. He left 10U year, but
no. He might have left.
did Fat Man leave at 9?
He left. After we beat y'all off road, cause that's when the team mom and his mother got into it.
Yeah, he did leave.
He left right there.
So
Yeah, it was
let's
Kurt
talk
Fuller,
about the 8U, 9U. Your 8U, 9U coaching year in Florida, right? You coaching the mob defense on AU, and then you with what was y'all nickname for 9?
Nitro.
You was Nitro, right?
Nitro. Yeah.
So we get to the game that go to the
Semi-final
national
game.
championship, right? The semifinal, and they schedule y'all games at the same time,
Right.
and you got a decision to make.
Yeah.
You made a decision. Do you feel like you regret making that decision? Like, do you feel like, damn, I could have won that one over there if we would have, if I would have reversed the road?
So
first of all, who did you play in the 9U game?
the Spartans.
The Spartans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mob lost one game
Mm-hmm.
during AU. That was to Virginia Cavs.
Homecoming.
Okay.
Nitro lost one game at 9U. That was against the Cavs. I mean, against the Spartans. So for me, it came down to, all right, with the mob, I know I can tell Al, I can go to practice, I can install everything on the defense. Al, look, you gonna call it, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, boom, boom. All right, boom, I got it. Normally in practice, when I'm installing defense or Kendall installing offense, Al chilling. Now, if he sees something he don't like or he got a question about, he'll ask, or like, hey, why we not doing this? He'll ask that, but for the most part, he let us run our units. So, AU, I'm like, shit, Al, he got it. Like, we went over everything. I want to say we might have practiced for like almost 3 hours in Florida, just to make sure Al got every single call. We knew everything they was doing to make sure he had every single call. Went over it. So I'm like, all right, bet. Al gonna be good.
Y'all wouldn't even want to know the dumbest shit I did. Y'all want to know the dumbest shit I did.
It's related to this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Same game. So I bought my flight. For after that game. So I bought my flight to come down there like 5 o'clock that evening. And my departure flight was for 12 o'clock on Saturday to come back home. Or Friday to come back home. Because I was trying to get down there and come back home. So I'm on the plane. You know, you can't get no information.
Oh, dang. So game going on while you was on the plane.
So I get on the flight. I'm like, man, what's up? They was like, let me lost. I'm like, the fuck? So whole time, the national championship game is at 9 o'clock in the morning on Friday. But because we lost, the third place game was at 6 o'clock at night. So I ain't see shit. I ain't see shit. And I had my kids.
So they were with the 9U, so that's the 8U situation. So I feel like, are we good there? With the 9U situation, it's really just, call it spade, it's really just me and Twin.
Because that's the Chandler Bears won that year, right? Yeah, Chandler Bears.
So it's like it's just me and Twin. Twin got the offense, I got the defense. We played them early in the year. Mind you, the Spartans, they putting 30, 40 points on everybody. They beat us 8-0 the first game. Or 7-0 the first game. We get to Florida, I'm like, shit. All right, the mob can handle that. I gotta be right here with Twin. We end up losing 6-0. 6-0 on a broken play. All right. Broken play was 6-0. But you don't regret that. Yeah, I don't regret it at all. And at the same time, this is my first year with the mob. This is my first year with the mob. This is my second year with Nitro. I had already had Nitro 8 and 9. The mob, for people who don't know, the mob was never supposed to be a thing.
So
like that was never supposed to be. We did something for the spring to help Al out, and a lot of our kids and parents and some coaches, shit, we love the vibe of it. So we kept all of it together. But it was never, the mob was never supposed to be a thing.
It wasn't like a plan.
Yeah, I wasn't playing at all.
Cause y'all played in that Mike Wilson and what's his name? Y'all played in a little bowl game that Thanksgiving at 6U, right? Cause that was your you was on that staff too, right? With
With
Sammy
Sammy?
and them.
Yeah.
When that shit was like 42,
I played Bowie, right?
42,
Yeah.
40.
What?
Yeah, it was
Yeah. What's
42,
that?
40.
Yeah. X went crazy.
X was on Bowie.
Yeah, it was.
X was booed. X
Yeah,
went crazy.
that shit was like 42, 40. They
Yeah,
just
X
back
went
to back
crazy.
test. That's what nigga said. Damn, this game is like that.
Hey, y'all see Commission's question? The most church victory.
Cho most cherished victory.
All right, go ahead. Start it out, Donnie. What's your most cherished victory?
Probably 2019 6U beat Nike. I was lost from back to back
Man,
because I was able to win that championship with both my sons. One was
that's
5, one
tough.
was 6. So
That's tough.
that
Hold
and-
on. Was that the same time?
What happened?
Ah!
He's a dinosaur too, bro.
No, was that the same time you beat Bud up HD?
Yeah.
And Bud coordinator kicked the motherfucking water jug off. Wow, he fat as shit.
Beat me with quarterback sneak.
Hey,
No. Matter of fact, no. That was the year before.
Check
Because I lost the tip in states. By a touchdown.
Oh, all right. I was laughing.
that
Like,
was-
He checked 0 me to death.
Oh yeah.
hey, my man Ace kicked the motherfucking water jug over. Hey, what the fuck?
Nigga, he
Oh yeah. They
exploited
were
the
crazy.
rule.
They were crazy.
He exploited the rule. I ain't mad.
But nah, that one and then probably the Lowell National Championship because from building
So these the first 2 times that you've been to Florida? 3 times?
3 times straight.
You ain't never been before that?
2 for 3.
Damn.
In the year you
Hey, you a
lost
bad
was,
motherfucker, shorty.
Nah, he ain't.
Yeah,
Definitely.
your
Better-
winning percentage
way
like
better
the
than mine.
street.
You just comfortable down there.
Yeah.
You get down there, you comfortable, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, cause you be fishing for alligators and
Every
shit
day.
when you get down
Nah,
there.
you know they
It's
were-
like a ritual.
Nah, you know they was smoking on duck.
Smoking
That ain't was smoking on
OG
duck.
back.
Hey,
Smoking on
smoking that.
OG pack.
Hey man, can you tell me about that, man? Y'all wow, man. Y'all got the kids. Man, we smoking on duck. These niggas are 8 years old.
Yeah, we wanted that. Yeah.
Huh? No.
that's
Fuck
what
no,
I
boys.
know. That's what I said.
No. That's when they gave all the kids melatonin.
Nah, the first year we won, we beat
See, that's what happened.
Brick
Y'all
City,
smoked that duck
Brick
pack.
City, the Blackhawks, and then RC.
Cause you was playing,
RCU.
you was playing right beside P on certain days. I drove 3 hours from
I did
Miami.
not championship side by side.
Yeah. Nah, ain't the Blackhawks game.
Yeah.
Cause P and them played. They played the Knights that day, and you played the Blackhawks. So both of y'all swingers. I'm sitting in the middle of the field like, oh shit, we got 2 teams out there now. This shit like it's sweet. This shit looking like
The
that.
second year we beat OG Ducks, and then West Baltimore. That West Baltimore joint was big too. They was talking shit. Oh yeah, we was ducking.
I mean, you was ducking them though.
You being them down Florida?
Yeah, 25, 26 now.
So are you saying you strategic with playing who you want to play?
Is that the game where they called the situation in the parking lot?
Oh yeah.
What situation parking lot, bro?
And the coach
like
got
that,
you know the situation where it's now Secret Society in West Baltimore.
Okay.
That situation.
Nah, man, that can't be. So I thought Secret Society was always Secret Society, and West Baltimore was always West Baltimore.
After that game,
Yeah, after the stuff with the parking lot.
low.
I mean, I wasn't there, I ain't see it,
West
but
Baltimore Ravens, right?
Yeah.
No, they used to be the something Bucks.
Charm City.
Yeah, Charm City.
But Charm City still got an old.
West Baltimore,
Yeah, they still got an old.
they merged with Up Next.
Up next, up
Yeah.
next.
But after that semifinals game, the coaches and everybody got someone went home, but they didn't play in the third place game.
Yeah, they had a little situation in the
Yeah.
parking lot.
Wiley.
And look, some of them coaches now with Secret Societies. Those coaches and players with Secret Society. They all good for life.
Damn though.
What was this question again?
Your most cherished win.
Most cherished victory.
For sure, our national championship. But outside of that, R11 you went against RDU.
Did anybody watch the national championship game that year?
Who, now you?
Yeah. So what happened?
The Outlaw game?
Yeah. So what happened?
I won.
I mean, I'm saying, what did
You want me to break?
I'm saying, what you memorized?
You're a coach. You a coach on that.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Nah,
what do you?
That's for one of them.
I'm just
tell you what happened.
man. You acting like you. All right.
That running back was nice they had.
Nah,
I
but
just watched that
I
game
asked that
today.
I asked that question because
What's your Wolf went off that year?
nah, I'm just saying, yeah, because one thing you got
Wolf,
one thing a college coach said the other day was like, man, you know, kids gonna be kids at the end of the day. Like sometimes coaches out coach athlete. You know what I'm saying? Because they want them to basically be them or be what want them to do. But at the same time, some kids gonna be them. And one thing that nigga Wolf, Bo was calling the defensive player. Wolf was like, "Fuck him! I got this, motherfucker.
Listen,
That's my man.
I
got him. Nobody else."
I said, listen, it got so cold. I said, listen, y'all. This is the defense. Wolf, you just got 27.
Hey,
This is the, so you know you a basketball guy.
Boxing one.
You ran a boxing one. And Wolf just made every play possible. After the first drive, and I'm calling the play, and he doing this. First off, I'm like, get out. Get out. You playing with. Bye. Get out. I see you on the sideline. He at. Go back here. Go back. And he just made every play. He made every. The one tackle he missed is the one play that the kid scored.
That he made.
Yeah, it's the one play.
I ain't gonna lie, that RDU game. That's the only time I wish the city was there.
But and see, people gotta realize like, no homo how big that game was.
Yeah, that was Summershine.
Was it
99?
99?
They was on a 97 game.
That was the Summershine, right?
Yeah.
They
was on a 97. They won
lost,
97 straight games.
When I got to
I lost or RDU.
when I started,
RDU.
We beat they
So they
the street.
won
No, it's 11
97
you.
straight games.
Oh, yeah, I gotta do that.
97 straight. So
I gotta give Voodoo.
so when you think about it, you think about a team that won 97 straight games. I mean, they scored in 97 straight games. We beat them 12-0.
nah, but hey, Bo, but
Nah,
tell
they're
them
not going. That's what we've seen. Like
the crazy part about that situation was
The game was scheduled for
7:00.
7:00 at night.
So I left out at 4:00 in the morning, like 5:00 in the morning. I'm like, all right, I'm on my way, y'all.
Guess
Because
what?
you know, Charlotte 6-hour drive.
That's
So
when
I'm
they started texting us. They text me, they text Al, and they text the coaches from over there. They text us in the middle of the night, like, "Hey, y'all game at 11:00 now, in the morning."
I'm like, yeah, I'm pulling up, y'all. Soon as it drink. So it's me, Moo, Ace, and kids that call me like, hey, well, I left out 5:00 in the morning. I'm driving, so don't worry about it. I'm gonna be right there. I'm like, damn, they gonna tell us now we gotta play. But I promise you, like, that was one of the days. And again, to the city, we apologize for losing the OG the way we lost the OG in front of y'all. But when we beat RDU that day, the way we walked past them niggas knew we was on business. Like, Al had the motherfucking music cranking. Kids wasn't joking, and then, man, but it's just like them niggas. One thing I can say is, in youth football, like, people gotta stop picking and choosing when they accept victories and losses, because they counted out of them 97 games. They counted when they beat us at the battle tournament preseason when it wasn't no kickoff or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and even with that game, like, bro, it was a good game. We played them niggas. Like, they was on they scored because it was we should have punted. We ain't punt. So we gave them the ball on the 15-yard line.
No.
Again, one good play.
I'm gonna say they scored because, hey, bro, if this the ref, I'm standing next to the ref, jumping up and down. Timeout.
Yeah, no, he told us timeout.
Ran the play.
The ref did not. So I knew I needed to call the timeout. It's fourth and goal. But they had a penalty, so now they're on the 10. I'm still in a 5-3 defense. I'm trying to call a timeout to get the correct defense on the field. We got to get out of this 5-3. We got to get out of this. So I'm like, ref, timeout. This is before the quarterback says anything. He ain't like he in his cadence. I'm like, timeout, ref, timeout. Now I'm jumping up, timeout. He never gave us the timeout. The kid that we had at that outside linebacker spot, he just didn't drop in the hole he was supposed to. If he just drops in, even with us being in the wrong defense, if he just drops into the hole right there, they don't score.
Shit, and they tested our kids gangster. Like, man, our kids, they was cussed, man. All the you kids was like, man, y'all niggas some bitches.
Hey, listen.
I can't say, ref, you call me a bitch. What the fuck?
It's a play. It's a play on Flash highlight tape where they throw the ball to the receiver. Flash is playing safety. He come across and smash the safety. Smack him. The ball hit the ground and everything. The kid never touched the ball. Ref called first down. Called it a completion. He like, bro, he never even had the ball.
That was a good natty, but we done fucked y'all up. My man.
Man, you was
I'm not. You
crazy.
seen that?
Yeah, so
Oh, fuck y'all.
which
You must
nine
got
you
something else
think
in that
was
cup.
better?
Not at all.
What nine United was team is better?
You fucked y'all up.
Man,
I
Of
mean,
course
we-
you gonna say that.
I mean, we like Donnell, but it's just that
who you think
that 9U mob team was different.
the mob or
that nigga Mook and them was on some other shit.
I think it was just the mentality.
Yeah,
though.
that's what I
They
mentality
kids
was
got
But
this-
it's
I think they
but
probably-
it's
I think they
but it's the
probably
same
scheduled
but it's the same
Not
way.
all.
But it's the same
I
way.
think they would have scared.
Beaching them like don't give a fuck.
But it's the same way.
They
Though.
ain't see no niggas.
Hey, bro, you did.
Like we won, but Donnell
So
won.
that
Donnell won the same way we won though. For real, Donnell
The exact same path.
he took that loss of
I ain't call
regionals.
that motherfucking boxing one on fucking Yaya and regionals.
Yeah, you should have had that.
Nah,
Yeah,
hey
yeah,
Donnell.
Everybody go get number one.
Donnell. I ain't gonna
Don't
lie.
listen. Everybody do your job. You just go get number one.
Nah, it's not even
Right.
that though,
Every
Donnell. You
play,
gotta
bro.
think about it. That last play again. I damn wish we'd had the video of that last play. But that last play, nigga, everybody touched the nigga. Who didn't touch him? Niggas was
14 chase. He
Nigga-
gets through the line so fast.
Yes,
We
everybody
should have
touched
told
him.
him just go to Yaya because he be trying to get to the quarterback and strip that joint.
But I'm saying everybody touched him.
But no, he
And
hit
he
the
just
quarterback
broke
for it.
he broke so many
If Chase would
tackles.
have went through and hit Yaya, he would have fumbled the joint right then and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he broke like about 6, 7 times.
Yeah, I'm like the fuck, like, cause we on the sideline, right? Like I'm really beside them. I'm like the fuck, cause Bud team was warming up right there, so we sitting there
I
like,
told you, I was like, you need to get him on your team.
He was with.
Yeah,
What happened was,
Urge, I gave him 5,000.
listen, when I became head coach, that's right, boy. When I became head coach for Friday boys, when he was like, oh hell nah. They made Yaya Father head coach down that joint. Like, he can't go play with D. Because to be honest, if he would have stayed, we would have won battle. We would have won battle. We would have won battle.
Nah, one thing
We shouldn't be voodoo this shit. We shouldn't be voodoo.
I do like y'all. Hey, but I do like Voodoo office. I do like that old motherfucker though. That old motherfucker, that old officer coordinator. Remember when they added him to RDU, Bo?
Yeah.
I like that old motherfucker. He know what
But
shit.
you're not gonna zero coverage me and just bring pressure like.
Oh no, for sure. Not with y'all.
We played them our officer lives intact. The way we was
He
going
let
to
it
the
be
national.
known.
Yeah.
We play man to man, zero cut. We ain't
Zero
playing with
coverage.
no
Yeah,
safety.
that's it. I made him put the safety back.
You gotta beat us.
I made him put the safety back there though. We went up top. Made him put the safety.
What was
back
score of
there.
that game this year?
13-9.
Yeah, because everybody,
18. They scored Goblins on 18.
Nah. Everybody said they said, man, the score wasn't the game.
It wasn't
this
the
year.
game.
They said Donnell gave them motherfuckers a fucker.
It was,
I don't know what they said.
It was 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go before halftime. We got the ball on the 2-yard line and they punched that bitch in. That would have changed the game right there. And when we didn't score, they ended up in the ball right down the field.
Oh, now you put the cam on your ugly ass right and that little ass bucket hat.
Hey, let's get to the Grizzlies.
You think this shit 99 with that motherfucking bucket hat on?
Who's that?
The Grizzlies. We gonna get to the
Who the
Grizzlies.
fuck is that?
Cue the what's it called? Well,
Moment of silence,
man.
yeah, let's cue that real quick. Let's talk about it. I think the people have been waiting to hear about it, so we're gonna talk about it.
Can I get a moment of silence, please?
Pay a lot of money to get past
Oh,
this.
shout out
to Kevin Technology, man.
Man. So look, let's talk Rambo.
What's up?
So you leave. Well, I ain't gonna say you left. The run ended with the mob, right? Now it's time. Flash headed to high school. You still gonna coach, so it's time to figure out where we going and what we gonna do, right? Right. So the whole social media world was under the impression that you were headed to DMVU Maryland, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yeah.
I ran over the grand closing them.
Yeah. He might have been like was he one of the first new signings of 2024?
Right? He was the first one.
He was the first one.
The first one.
Okay, and let's get to the Grizzly first of all. Let's get to the band. I told you I like the logo, the Grizzly.
Oh, you see the jerseys?
Yeah, I seen all that
Uniforms,
shit.
everything.
Y'all done seen this fall? Ain't that right?
Nah.
Oh, they still using
It won't say Grizzlies on it, but y'all done see it.
I had to take my shit off.
Should've won my hit.
Speak on it, Rambo. Though. What went wrong for you to
Nah, not those.
Not be at the
Not
Grizzlies
those.
no more.
No, yeah, right there.
Yeah,
You ain't see all
Look at
that?
the fools he got, man. Look at
No, those
They was
not-
low.
those
Those
not
not even
mine.
lit
They
though.
were
Those
ready.
ain't even
Those
lit
not
though.
mine.
They were Grizzly ready.
Those ain't even
Those
lit.
not mine. So and so I had a total of 6
Damn.
different markers.
God
But I
damn.
told Mike this. I told Mike said, "No, I saw the different colorway." I said, "Mike, those not mine. I got 3 different uniforms made by that same dude though. But those Grizzly Jones was somebody else.
First of all, whoever got Baby Chris on that team will get the word. Whatever you want. You can have a 100 jerseys, you won't have that.
Yeah, fact. I had 6 total
What that
markers.
mean?
I see Mike don't even know who Ferrari Boys is no more.
So you was leading the
Hey,
league.
bro, this ain't your time. This ain't your time.
Hey,
Hold on. Let's start there. Hold on. You ain't no Ferrari boys no more. So y'all just got a national championship jacket.
All that, everything.
Okay.
Sweet jacket.
That's last
He
year.
just don't
2024,
he don't show up to your cookouts.
He don't show nothing.
Oh, all right, man. He don't show up to your cookouts no
He can't
more.
eat a D-line coat. My bad.
Oh shit. What you gonna D-line for?
Man, y'all
For the
got
tank?
Subliminals going around.
Hey, man.
Lord. Let's talk about the Grizzlies though. How you feel the Grizzly bear, man?
So it all right, so me and Chris originally had the same goal.
Okay.
Like
So
a lot
what
of
was
people,
that goal?
a lot of people think
What was the goal?
to build a national team, to build a national team to play the type of schedule that I've been building for years with the mob.
Right. But in order to
go
play that
Madden.
schedule and feel comfortable about competing, you got to go get the kids to do that, right?
Yeah, but it's more than just the kids. So you got the coaches as well.
Okay.
Like you got the mob. The mob wasn't the mob because we just had the kids.
So you believe you could have been competitive this year as a Grizzly without the top kids per se, the age group, if you had the right coaches?
No.
Bro,
I feel like
the question is, what made you go to that age group? Because one, it was
so I wasn't going to that age
It
group.
was 2 juggernauts already.
Hey, was you looking for smoke?
I was going to 7U. I was going down to 7U. I didn't want to go to 6, but I did want to start over. I was going to 7. So me going to 7.
I wish you would have. You could have my son.
Yeah, 6, them kids.
I was definitely going to 7.
Head
So me going to
beady
7.
as shit.
What's up? So the reason I didn't
Bad
go
as
to
a
7.
motherfucker.
The team that Dolph had at DV Nights. That DV Nights team that Dolph had, that had House Call, Mir the Predator. Had all of them on that team.
The one with Swags.
The ones that went to
So
Big House.
They ended up going to Big House.
Right.
When all the situations that was happening at Big House, they all was leaving. So they put me on a Zoom call. It's like 8 of them. They put me on a Zoom call. They're like, look, Rambo, if you coach our kids right now, wherever you want to coach, if you go to DV Nights and coach our kids now with 8U, we'll all come there. But I'm telling them, like, I can't coach. Mind you, this time I'm the head coach for the Mob. I can't be the head coach at 13U at the Mob at Maryland Heat and be the head coach at DV Nights at 8U. I can't do both.
You can't do both. Just be a coordinator.
So
do what I did.
To who?
Be a coordinator.
I don't like this shit going down there.
So hold on. So
I'll tell you why.
all right. So then it's like, all right, I can't be a head coach at both teams at 2 different orgs. So what I try to do was, listen, if all y'all just go to DV Nights and stay with Sean for 8U, I'll be there for 9U.
Oh, you tried to store some shit. You wanted to put some shit.
But
in it.
but now the plan was,
Yeah.
listen. But either way, whether they went to Sean or not, the plan was.
But you was already there because at 7 you thought you was about to coach because you had people saying they had interest in you at 7 when Big Dummy had the team.
Yeah, I wasn't taking Big Dummy team though.
Huh?
Yeah, I wasn't taking Big Dummy.
Okay, no, I remember that. That was.
the Heat.
I'm saying, yeah.
Oh yeah. At that time they did.
No.
No. But he's saying
I'm saying we was at 12 at the Heat.
Yeah, 12.
We was 12 at the Heat.
They wanted me to come.
Big Dummy was 7s. So at that time, it was conversation saying that there was interest of people wanting Bo to come coach the team, or he was going to get a team, or whatever kids was going to be part of that conversation. So I was like, it seemed like some of this shit was already stirred up in the pot.
So basically, No Limit would have been my team already.
Gotcha.
But that was so. When I got on a Zoom call with all those parents, and I'm like, all right, look, I got y'all locked in. Listen, I'm gonna do the mob season at 13U. Y'all go wherever y'all go. Just at 9U, if y'all want me to coach y'all kids at 9, everybody like, nah, we're gonna bring them back. We'll all go to one org. We're gonna be together. Da, da, da. Cool. That's the only reason I went to 9U. I had no intentions on going to 9U. But I knew that me going into 9U with some firepower and then me being able to recruit who I recruit, I'm like, no, we're going to be good. Then on top of that, I'm like, shit. And I'm about to take the team to DMVU, link up with Chris. Like, I'm really going to be good. So that was the initial plan.
When you told them that initially, right, like you said, you told them to go there, chill for a year, then I be there at 9U. Like, when you did come to 9U, how many of them people was ready to come back with you? Were everybody on board that you told them to?
Not all of them. But now, mind you, they reached out to me. Like, I didn't reach out to none of them. Like, they reached out to me and wanted me to coach their kids at the next age group. So it was like, all right, well, y'all asked me to come to this age group. I ain't asked y'all to, hey, come play. Like, y'all asked me to come to this age group. So I was really coming to this age group for them. But then, when I got to the age group, it was, I might have had, 3 of them? 3 of the ones that was on that call.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I might have had 3 of them. I had some other pieces, but I might have had 3 of them. But it just, like I said, me and Chris had the same goal. We wanted to build a national team. Like I said, the type of schedule that I did with the Mob for the last 3-4 years. Build that national schedule, play those top teams. And we just had different ways of getting to that goal. Like, for me, I knew, like, all right, cool. I got to have a strength in numbers right now. So if I'm getting certain kids right now, and I'm like, all right, look, when we drop the logo, I need everybody to post it. Whether this kid is a dog or not, it's going across. The same way it went across y'all desk when it was posted, it's going across everybody's desk to see, oh, damn, all right, boom, this is Rambo doing. This is Rambo new team. So it started to pique interest. It's just, when the No Limit thing came into play, it was...
I ain't gonna lie, no funny. Outside of the Heat and Elite at that time, and I ain't trying to be disrespectful. Nobody. It just saying like I ain't know where certain kids or certain stuff. Because again, it is gyms everywhere. I ain't gonna say that. It's gyms a lot of places. It's just that the way they dominated the age group for so long, just those 2 teams, it was like, all right, what you really about to go do, or what you really about to get to one be competitive and say, like you said, with the Mob and national championship. Because again, the way Al did it with that team, I can't say you got to have a different mind process, because he had kids that a lot of people didn't respect at that time at 7U or 8U with the Mob. But then they had a name, because basically again you got.
I wouldn't say people.
Nah, it was certain kids like people didn't know who Zay Savage was, and once you seen Zay play, niggas was like, oh, Shawty really, you like yeah. But Al had to fight for them kids' names in different conversations all around. But they had to fight in different conversations about them kids, because people didn't know. They only knew Flash and, you know what I'm saying, maybe J-Rock and Dion. You know what I'm saying? Those are 3 kids' names for sure that you. And then when you see Derek, because he big as shit, you like, oh yeah, them 4. After that, you looking like, man, he ain't got no team the whole time. And that's why I say, when you look at that age group for so long, you looking like them 2 teams was winning easily 20-something, nothing. Almost to anybody else besides each other. So it's looking like, all right, if I'm about to jump in this age group, what is the goal of who you about to really get to get? Because then everything else, and again, no disrespect to nobody, everything else look D2-ish. So you looking like, well, all right, we thinking national schedule. Are we getting the national schedule kids to compete, or do you know?
Saying, why would you jump in the age group that's loaded with 2 teams pretty much, and you know they locked in?
Or what was your mindset? Yeah, or what was your mindset knowing that you was gonna get cert, or you was gonna just coach them up, and you know what I'm saying, believe in what you coach?
So I felt like with what I was building with my staff, again with Chris and DMVU behind me, with also having Darnell, like I felt like the kids that I was getting was going to also bring other kids.
Oh, Darnell was helping?
Like, I feel like that was going to bring, so those certain kids that, like, we all know, like, it's kids on the fence at all of these teams.
Yeah.
At any team, the good teams, the bad teams, there's always kids on the fence. So if I'm putting the right product out there and I can reach out and possibly get these kids to a workout, to a practice, things like that, those kids gonna come in. So again, that was my thing. Like I said, with me and Chris, it was, Chris, I know we can get these certain kids in. Chris, like, we gotta get it now. We gotta get it now. We gotta win now.
All right, and that, I mean, and if that's the case, I mean, we ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Everybody know Chris is the ultimate father dad, right? His
For
son
sure.
is on that age group, so
Yeah.
of course.
I mean, he
him
made it
being-
clear. He made it clear.
he
Like,
wanted to build this for his
I need
son.
the right team for my son.
to win. So this is the thing. You got no limit, right? They walk into the door, right?
Yeah.
At the time, do you have numbers to where as though y'all can't merge and be one team? Or are your numbers where as though y'all can come together and
All right,
make
so-
one powerhouse team?
In order for us to come
Good
together,
question.
kids would have had to get cut. They were, I think, no, them was coming in with like, I think like between 16 and 19. So now, at this time, I haven't talked to none of the No Limit coaches at this time. I'm talking to Chris talking to them, Chris talking to me. So from what I'm hearing from Chris, they got between like 16 and 19.
19 kids.
I got 32.
You had 32 kids already, but you got 32.
Hold on. So
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go?
Did Donnell know about this?
Did you know about
I mean,
it?
he Chris right hand man.
Hey, so you are Chris right here, man. Did you know
I didn't know.
anything about the numbers and
I
merging
ain't know the
teams?
numbers. I'm
or
just telling
two
them.
teams.
I
or-
talked to both coaching staffs, telling them to come together.
Right.
He did.
At least work through the spring and make the adjustment we needed to for the fall.
So it was, I had 32. They had, again, I don't know the exact numbers of between 16 and 19. Again, this is what Chris is telling me.
Mm-hmm.
They got between 16 and 19. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I'm being honest.
No, go ahead.
Like,
I'm talking about the comment.
oh, like, yeah, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I know what I had. I know I had 32. They had between 16 and 19.
16,
That's way too many.
32. Yeah, it is too many.
That's
50
50
some
kids.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
kids got to get cut.
That's two plays.
Shit.
They got to make up that track practice.
Or a B team though. They ain't got to get
Yeah, I can't
Or-
let track
or
practice.
B-team.
I'm just, hold on.
Yeah, it could be a
I
B
came to
team.
the track practice after me and Chris already had these conversations. So I'm at the track practice. I'm talking to them. Now this is the first time that we met. Me and Chris been talking about this for weeks. I mean, Chris been talking for weeks before I finally went to the track practice and talked to them.
So you feel like Chris backdoored you?
Nah, because when it came to bringing no
I
limit
like your
over,
language.
now
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go?
No limit coming over.
no.
Oh, you didn't know.
When I did go to the track practice and talk to them.
So you talked to him. So you knew.
You're not listening. You gonna listen?
I'm waiting.
You gonna answer? You gonna let me answer?
Yeah, you gonna let him answer?
So
I'm thinking this shit. I can tell when somebody thinking this shit.
I ain't thinking of nothing. I'm about to tell you. I went to their track practice. When I went to their track practice, I talked to them. I'm going to their track practice with knowing the things that Chris told me. So then when I get to their track practice, now they're talking to one of their moms on the team. Now this mom, call a spade a spade. She been straddling the fence.
Between y'all and
She's
them.
talking to them. She's talking to me. She's telling me she don't like it. She's telling me this and that. Cool. So she's playing the fence. So now, after we talk, now we talking to her. So I'm standing here. So it's me. She's standing right here. It's their coach. They talking to her. They're telling her like, nah, like we want you to be the team on.
Mm.
We still the tank. Like it's still the tank. Like so to me, it's like damn. I ain't agreed to it still being the tank. I ain't agreed to it still being on them.
So are they speaking on the merge team or are they speaking on their half? Because their half is the tank, right?
They're speaking on the merge.
On the merge team.
But again, these are things that I don't know. So what Chris did.
So who was gonna be Master P and who was C Murder?
So what Chris did is Chris just wanted it to get together any kind of way possible.
Right. He ain't give a
He
shit.
ain't give a shit.
Y'all work it out.
So I'm like, all right. So then when I hear the certain things that they saying, I'm like, damn. I ain't agree to this.
That's exactly what he wanted. He was like, D, go talk to them.
Like,
You make
Do
good
I
next
look
to it.
happy?
What's
wrong? Has so much cum been squirted in those eyes you can't see what's right in front of your face. Amanda Daniels takes that job. Vince is fucked, and I'm fucked, which means we're all fucked. And we're fucked in the way you like to get fucked, not fucked in the way that normal people like to get fucked.
And Will's gay. I ain't got
So what are you
nothing
gonna do
to
now? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Not a word to anyone, Lloyd.
Like, he just wanted it to happen no matter what. So I go to their practice again. Now, at this point, I'm not even talking anymore. Now I'm just listening. I'm listening to everything. So I leave. I'm like, hey, Chris, what's up with this? What's up with that? He like, well, nah, they want this. I'm like, bruh, you telling me it's a merger. If it's a merger, shit should be 50-50.
Man, y'all could have been the Grizzly Tanks. I don't give a fuck.
I can't be a Grizzly.
Listen,
That don't sound
but
right.
some,
Hey, you go ahead and come on.
That don't sound right down here. That one don't work.
But see,
I don't get what it could've been.
listen, this what I'm saying. Like, I'm reading Tip comment. Why wouldn't it be the tank? Why would we change it for what reason?
So you feel like
If that's the case, stay where you at. If that's the case, stay where you at because I'm already established here. Like, I'm already building over here.
so
Nah, so I ain't gonna lie, like, because again, I wasn't really in the middle, no homo, of the situation. But when the calls came to me, it was like, oh, Bo agreed to certain stuff, but then he came back and said, I gotta think about it again. And it was like, damn, what we agree for if we gotta think about it
hold on,
again.
Kurt. So I'm gonna cut to the chase of all the bullshit. We went through a whole bunch of negotiations. Yeah, no. We had a practice at AR. We had a practice at AR on a Tuesday night. They came there. Chris wanted us to meet with them. All right, cool. We all, first of all, I told Chris I don't like the way we did that shit. We had a practice. At the end of the practice, the no limit coach is sitting on the side. They waiting for me and myself to finish practice. Chris like, hey man, y'all go over there had a meeting. So now,
I came
we in the middle of AR basically with all of the parents. We out in the open, trying to have a meeting and figure this shit out. Everybody talking. Me and Napi talked like for 30, 40 minutes after we met. So I'm telling Napi like, look. Now this is even including me willing to take the no limit angle.
okay.
I talked to Nop. I said, Nop, man, give me a couple of days, man. He like, come on, bro. Why we can't just figure this shit out now? I said, Nop, I ain't the type to make decisions like that. Give me a couple of days. Give me a day or two. Like, we're gonna figure it out.
So was the issue the name?
That was the main. That was at that point. That was the main.
biggest issue.
At the end of that ended up being one
Because
of the
Grizzlies was already here. The bed was already here.
Grizzlies already here.
The bed was born.
Man, the jerseys was laying on the side.
Everything was there. But at the same time, like Tip said, like they wanted to come over. They wanted it to be no limit. But again, like when Chris talking to both teams, when he talking to them in the meeting, he's not saying no to them. He's not saying yeah to them. That's why I feel like
no compromising.
So that's why I feel like.
So what about the coaches? Like, how many coaches did y'all have on each side to bring together?
2 offense coordinators, 2 defense coordinators, 3 team moms.
Nah, so
I was double everything.
So
yeah, the Bounty Boy said
one of the issues. Nah, so it wasn't even that. One of the issues that it came down to is my offensive coordinator and their offensive coordinator. Both wanted to be the offensive coordinator. Neither one of them wanted to work under the other offensive coordinator.
So why wouldn't it just be one side take one side of the ball, the other side take the other side?
I feel like that's so divided. I never want to do that.
So why not battle it out in spring? Like you call one game.
You can't though because again, like now you trying to teach too much for the kids.
Yeah,
because they're teaching the same shit.
No, but you can't. No, but you can't say they're teaching the same thing because it could be 2 totally different schemes.
Yeah, people
like. One coach can go with this scheme. One coach can go with this.
You gotta think about it.
They both running their offense.
You gotta think about it. You a county nigga. You still ran like you ran the triple I. The fuck.
Tip had a good comment. He said y'all ain't lead the mob at DMV. At DMV Knights. Y'all took the mob with y'all to Maryland Heat.
Bro, that wasn't my call, bro. You listen. If you want to be technical, I was the last person to lead DMV Knights. Like, come on, bro. Don't play with me, bro.
Was at the Heat to really?
Listen, I was the last person out of the whole mob. When the mob left and went to Maryland Heat, Kirk will tell you, I was the very last person to say, "All right, we're gonna come to Maryland Heat." The rest of the mob was there. Me and Flash was the last one to.
Yeah, my man.
My man got a PlayStation and all that shit.
Nah,
I just didn't see the. I just didn't see the point.
So what happened with that situation for real was Berto. Anybody know that I call him Berto? Al. It was just a lot going on at the time for our team because one, we had a lot with certain conversations that was going on with a lot of people, especially at that time. Because one, we wanted to have a national battle.
It's about leverage. If it was about leverage, nigga, y'all could have stayed where y'all was at.
We wanted to have a national battle team at that time. So when we wanted to have a national battle team, it was like, all right, who can we quote unquote no homo join forces with No, not that
So
one.
hold up, fuck that. I'm about to interject in this right. So
No,
the only way you can be a national battle team is if you
No.
go to the Heat.
No. This is about to tell you though, Mike. Listen, we already played right with each other, played against each other in the homo. So we was like, man, what pieces can we get? What pieces can we get to come over to the situation? And then at that time, while we was talking, it was a conversation that came up to us about Bo and Flash. Like, man, we don't know where Bo stood at with Flash. So niggas ain't really know what was going on at the time. Like niggas ain't know what Flash was going to PME, Flash was going to anywhere else because again, everybody swept down. They was having conversations with Bo. So at that time, and then everybody heard Twin last week. Twin told everybody like you had to pay $375 registration. People was trying to figure out what was going on with the money with that. Again, if you was there, you know or not. So by then, Al, anybody know once Al get in this little shit, it ain't no turning back, no homo. Once he it's 100 miles per hour. So by then, he did his 100 miles per hour. He said, fuck, he going to the Heat. He made his call. Because, again, he called me. I laughed at the nigga. Like, man, shut the fuck up, man. We ain't got time for that. But then he made his call. He went to the Heat. Bo was like, man, Bo ain't see the reason or why at that moment. So by then, the whole Al put in the group me like, look, y'all, I'm going to the Heat. I don't know what y'all want to do. I love y'all for life, mob ties, and rolled out. That's all Al did. By then, people called, told Al, you know what I'm saying? He ain't asked nobody go with him. He went on his own. People said they wanted to go. By then, you know what I'm saying? The whole family said, man, listen, we doing something together. So by then, people made calls to everybody on their own. People made calls to Bo too, though. Told Bo, come on, man, let's finish this shit out with the team together. So Bo was the last person. That was 2020. That was 2022.
So 12 you was the first year y'all was at the Heat?
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah,
2022 year was the first year at the Heat. And that was like right after me and Al's birthday. So that's probably like the end of February when all that happened. So got to the Heat.
So you went 11. You battled as DMV Knight.
Yeah, that's when O played.
Yeah, O played was 11.
That's when O did the hat trick down battle.
Let me ask you this, Rambo. Once you did get to the Heat, what type of benefits or what you call resources did y'all experience that you felt like you could have you didn't get it at the Knights?
We practice at the same place.
Man.
We practice at the same places.
So it wasn't no benefit.
What we did do, we did go to St. John's for I think it's like 3 or 4 Saturdays for weight training.
Yeah, y'all got game changer shit. I'm trying to get to the stuff that y'all got that came along with
the game changer perks and all that shit.
The UA shit.
I'm trying to get them to say.
Okay, so we say that. All right, well, listen, we here, so I'm being all the way real. Like when it came to, we did get the game changer stuff, right?
Is that a Heat event?
How does that benefit our kids on the field? Off the field. How did the game changers event benefit any of our kids?
So one thing
it's a great event.
You gotta look at it though, Bo. That could be used as a recruiting tool.
Because
a lot of kids and parents look at shit like that.
Let me speak as a parent.
I'm gonna speak
How did the game changers
I'm gonna speak on it right now. The game changer event is one to give kids the opportunity to let them know, like, you got something good, keep going. Like, don't go off track of not playing football. That's what the game change really about. It's like, look, Shawty, you good at this sport. Don't think about getting into this other life or whatever else. Whereas now, with us giving you this type of award, you got people that's gonna start looking at you in different ways, high schools, the colleges, and all that other stuff to say, like, man, keep being on task with this. We giving you an award to say, man, you had a good point in your life. Take this award and keep pushing.
It had nothing to do with talent or none of that type of shit.
It is talent though. It's talent.
The only certain kids are the game changers.
All right, this is where I struggle with.
How many non-Heat kids get invited?
Yeah, how many non-Heat kids?
It's some non-Heat kids that get invited to game changers.
How many?
It is.
I don't know the numbers, but it is some non-Heat kids that get invited.
It's some, but again, that's just kind.
Because I remember a year with O, and I felt like he was the best damn running back.
And I took O, and on my mother. You guys, anybody? I walked O in the door to Game Changers that year, and O got an award. Nobody ain't gonna speak about that part.
See,
I walked O in the door with me and Casey.
That's why you got to know that.
It's no. See, like it's not me downplaying it. It's me being real. Like I'm speaking as a parent. As a parent, I can't say how the game change event helped my son. Like now, is it a great event? Like my son get to go to University of Maryland. He get to dress up in the suit, all of that. He get his name announced. Get to come up there, get an award. Like all that. Like that's cool. Like that's great. I'm talking about again. How did it help my son? Though?
So that's speaking from a parent standpoint.
I'm speaking from a parent
standpoint. From a coach's standpoint, that's a hell of a recruiting tool.
I mean, you could say recruiting, but like I say, it's really trying to get to a kid early to say, hey, shorty, like, stay on track what you got going on because, like, this shit could get you paid some money. Again, you got a lot of kids that be like, man, you got a lot of kids that be like, man, I ain't going to practice no more. Or I ain't about to do this no more. Like, nah, we trying to let you know, like, we recognize and we see what you doing. We see what you got going on. So, shorty, like, let's keep it going. Don't stop now, no homo. Like, finish what you got going on. Make sure you stay in school. Make sure you do everything the right way. And it's all going to pay out later on for you in life. So that's the main part about it. Like, look, at Game Changers, you got people that come back. You got people that have been in the NFL. You got people that everybody is there to give you recognition to say, hey, we was you before.
Right.
And it was certain people around us that gave us, you know what I'm saying, our flowers or made sure that we stayed on track. So we want to let you know, like, again, Merlin, head coach out there. You got other coaches out there. You got people that, again, that been in the field that's out there letting every kid know, like, man, look, we've been here. We see you. For you to be here tonight, we recognize you, let you know, like, keep that shit going. And, man, we're going to see you one day shaking your hand again because we know that you know what I'm saying, made it to the next level. So that's the main part about what people don't understand is, like, and then you get them prepared to start wearing their dress clothes, looking sweet. They got to start dressing up, looking all right. So that's why I say the Game Changer is a real recognition of saying, look, this is your time to let you know that people are looking at you. Keep this shit going for yourself because you definitely could change this from, you know what I'm saying, regular free to get money for this if you do the right things.
Okay. That's the game changer.
But like I say, O ain't have invite. They can say that one time, but I can tell you I walked O in that motherfucker because everybody know he was the best player in the country at that time.
Definitely.
And they gave him an award without no second guessing. Hey, come here, shorty. They gave him straight love and nothing with no problem. Everybody still loves Shorty. Shorty always gonna get love where he at.
Donnell, why you never coached at the Heat? You been every damn way. You ain't get no Heat offer. You never had a bird call or nothing.
Ooh. Nope.
Damn.
Hey, bud, that was some gay ass.
Yeah, that wasn't no bird.
Birdman shit.
Yeah. But no, that's crazy though. It just seemed like you probably would have.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. One time we thought about Donnell, and that's one of the things I do wanted to have a conversation with you about, Donnell. Like, what made you? What was your mental of showing your kids our world that they can compete with, again, the Marshall Heights, the Beacon Houses, the Watkins? Like, how did you?
Yeah, knowing they was a different mentality.
Yeah,
or was they a different mentality?
Because even like people say that about us, our Westlake. Like, how the fuck y'all get them ready for them type of games?
It's football. They put the stuff on the same way you do. We work hard at practice. They work hard. They better 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, 9-year-old, whatever. Go get it.
So you ain't never had to really deal with the intimidation factors. I remember we played Watkins one year. The first year I ever seen and played against Watkins, right? They came to District Heights to scrimmages. They got the Cobb, Maryland, Bama, everything. I'm being real. This shit, District Heights Elementary School. So, like, my kids weren't scared either, but I'm just saying, like, in a situation where you got kids, one mentality structure, then, those, how you keep your kids' mind focused just on the football?
Because one thing we're going to do, we're going to block and tackle every day's contact every goddamn day. It's the game. So they ain't going to do the same thing that the partner over here doing. We ain't ducking nothing, so.
Hey, my fault, y'all. Lo said something in the comments. He said, why his kids ain't getting invited to Game Changer? Because they was on Hill Road, nigga. That's why.
Hey, Lo. They ain't see the game changing and what y'all was doing.
Hey, Lo, don't forget the last time I went to DH, I ain't never go back, motherfucker.
Yeah, we not even gonna bring that up. Yeah, I don't like Kirk for that either. They got all the District Heights home games snatched away because they started a fight and they left.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But one thing about even being out Laurel, I think, like, kids do take on the mentality of their coach. And one thing about me, I think I gave coaches too much respect and credit. And even last year, playing rules and stuff like that, I was like, nah, we ain't gonna shoot fireworks in this food. We ain't gonna get them all hype, adding extra gasoline. But I should have been like, man, fuck them. They the same as us. And I think that's the mentality I got now going moving forward.
And you know what? When Kurt said when we played RDU, we walked in like we was on a 97 game win streak. Like, it was nothing that we didn't give a fuck what they did.
Hey,
Even the first game that we played against them.
See,
my play call.
Everything the game, nothing to lose. So it's kind of
That's
like
the same with him. He playing voodoo.
yeah. I mean,
It's the same. He playing voodoo. It's the same.
And I'm not one of them coaches that's scared to lose or scared to play whoever. But
hey, yeah, remember? Hey, that nigga Al was playing turkeys coming in. Hey, that Drake. Hey, we walked past them niggas. They was mad as shit. We like, fuck y'all. About to beat y'all ass.
No, I
today.
I get what you're saying because I watched it when I was down Florida this past year. Like I watched how motherfuckers look at,
So down there-
at Miami Gardens team, like they walking in. I see how the other 10U team looking at them like they was starstruck.
Yeah, that's them.
That's what I'm saying, though. Down there, you go.
But I'm just saying,
You
like,
got-
I mean, some kids, but you lost the game right there though.
But it's the
You
mentality.
lost.
It's the
Not
mentality of the
everybody though,
coaches.
bud. Not everybody. Like look at
it's
them.
the
They
mentality
seen that
of the
same
staff.
team on YouTube and was like, "Fuck that, we going to go beat them."
That's what I'm saying. They wasn't starstruck.
We ain't go.
So when you get hit with the starstruck shit, you lost.
So where do you think that come from though? Like what do you think prevents the starstruck? I think
it's from the coaching mentality.
Yeah,
It trickles down.
I ain't gonna lie. The first time we played RDU, because again they was at that time they was on a 50 game win streak.
My bad though.
First time we played RDU, they was on a 50 game win streak, and the first 3 plays, Bo called a hell of a play. So the way Bo called defense, he changed it for that game, and they thought they knew what we was doing, and we had 3 stops off the break. And niggas said, "Oh, it's on now. We gonna fuck y'all up now. Y'all niggas don't even know what's going on." So they didn't have a play call for us. Like I say, that first time at Williamsburg when we played them, if we punted the ball, we probably would have went to overtime. But we gave them the ball probably at the 15-yard line because we started at 20 and we we lost. We got like 5-yard penalty, and then we gave them the ball at the 15 and they scored.
Zay jumped off.
Yeah, so it was like, we get them love. They won the game. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
giving coaches and teams respect to change your play call and everything. Like,
Yeah.
why am I being conservative? Why am I
Yeah.
like, fuck that. Man.
So who are some coaches that y'all kind of like look up to in the youth football? I mean, I wouldn't say
in youth football and
yeah.
defense.
No, yeah, in your perspective, what you call for you?
Or who you call when you ask certain conversations?
Yeah,
We need a little advice.
I call him Twin.
Twin.
That's it.
I thought so.
Okay, big bro.
A lot of things I learned
That nigga some cold shit.
in coaching. I learned certain stuff from Twin. Like even when I was coaching with Twin, like me and Twin would go back and forth on something. You know what? That first Spartans game that we lost 8-0, I had everything set up perfect. Right before the first play, Twin switched out 2 kids. I'm like, Twin, these kids need to be. He's like, no, don't worry about it. Just trust me. The motherfucker scored. I said, you know what? We're doing what I want to do. I changed the back. They ain't score again.
So that was the last time he micromanaged you, as far as like
for sure
changing up something
for sure.
that you had.
So how did that work for you down there? Because the nigga, they say you call everything special teams.
That's what I just said. I don't know who you talking to.
Nah,
You got like a staff of like 8 motherfuckers.
Nah, I coach off just my playing experience. Me growing up, I grew up having some great coaches at Peppermill, and then going back coach with them and my uncle, like they was over at UIC Cougars. Lottie was over there. Lottie Brown was over there when I was young. So,
Damn. God damn.
Yeah.
Old
like the
motherfucker.
bloodline.
USA Cougars.
Really the one that kind
Yeah, Lionel Taylor, Dave Butler, Coach Tack, all of them. My father coached with all of them. So, Lottie was there when I was younger, coming up through Little League. That just been on the same.
So Bud was a ref there?
Yeah, I was a ref.
Shit, they were the same age.
He's like, yeah, Bud been rapping since college.
Nah, being on the same yard, with Mook, being out there with Marco Griffin and Coach Mack and stuff with Peppermill, and just learning from experience, taking my L's, learn from this, learn from that, and like I said, just giving the kids.
Taking shots of foul.
Yeah, that's like I come out and got rid of
this nigga.
So let me flip the question on you then, right? Because you've been around for 20-some years. So who are some of the coaches that reach out to you?
I think about it to this day. That real still stick to me to this day was when you called me. When I was coaching up Northwestern.
I mean, I was gonna wait.
Mike called me. Mike called me like, how would you defend this?
You know that nigga. You know he a D2 national
D2
runner.
national
But see,
runner.
Donnell respect me
National
because
regional
Donnell,
runner.
when I was in D2, I gave you a game, right? And then you left and you gave the same to that dude, remember?
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah,
dude
yeah,
that
yeah.
ain't never beaten.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude ain't never beat
Yeah,
you. Cute.
exactly.
Yeah.
You said, I don't
He
follow
said, you
nobody.
said.
I ain't
You
saying
said.
I ain't saying nobody's name, nah.
But
Don't
so
do
what?
that.
So
That
what
was
made?
6U. When we played.
I'm the only one though. There ain't nobody that's currently coaching that reach out to you and like pick your brain about.
So what made?
Niggas ego too big
Yeah,
nowadays.
nobody want to give me my flowers.
So what made you say?
So you know what I'll say, Mike? So I think like at the beginning of last season, all last season, me, Kevin, and Steph had like Steph. I think what's the name in it too?
Oh shit! So y'all had like a whole defensive room.
Hey, what's his name? Dante. So we all in a little group together where we it started off us just talking shit, but then like every now and then like one of us got a big game coming up against out of town or something. Like we lock in with each other.
Y'all gotta have my young boy to the
I ain't know
next,
that. I ain't know that. I'm about to say,
Yeah,
y'all.
no, I like
y'all
it.
ever
My young boy
do
too.
y'all talk about other D coordinators that y'all think like?
Nah, we just. So we
Just
we
amongst
ain't
each
even been in there in a while, like since the off season, but we definitely like. And
And
then
then
Dante
I'm
went
asking y'all to bring that back because there's some like my young boy can use. He can, you know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
now I want to say Kevin Lorenz, little
So
leprechaun, he started that.
he on some.
So Donnell, what made you coach everything though? Like that's the main thing people say that's like that nigga Donnell coach everything.
When I was at Laurel, when I really started at Laurel, I didn't have a staff.
You was by
Just me.
yourself.
It was by myself.
Oh, so you was the first job?
Yeah.
You doing shit by yourself?
Yeah, so, just pretty much, I had a few days I wanted to join the staff just to
I was
be
about to
pop,
ask that.
but they don't step in the way, step on toes. They learn what they can as they go, but like in the staff now, like I got folks in place, but we still a system. Like,
So Mo call plays?
Yeah, it's a system.
That's what I'm saying. Mo call plays?
Hey.
All right, bet. So
Bud said no, Mo.
If you'd have said Mo White call plays, I'd have believed that.
You said Mo wife.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
Mo
Mo.
White coaching motherfucker.
Hey, Mo, I ain't with that shit.
She's
I
a
ain't
coaching
trying to fight.
motherfucker. Hey,
Yeah.
nah, fuck
I ain't
that.
trying to fight,
She's a
bro.
coaching motherfucker.
Gangster than the match.
She can coach.
No, she can coach
Hey,
too.
not
She
real,
know the
yeah,
game.
that's what I was
She
saying,
know
Tyler.
her
That's
shit.
what
I
I
ain't gonna hold you.
Definitely.
On the basketball court too.
Yeah,
Oh, that's tight then, y'all. Okay, y'all know y'all shit.
Kevin started that group like at the beginning of last year.
That what group?
I just
It's a
told you.
defensive group.
Funny
That's
because
what's up.
the four you name, like out of damn near everybody we done asked the five.
All the
Yeah.
names is
All
on
the
there.
names is always in the top five.
Yeah,
Except
it started off just
for Kevin on my list. Except for Kevin
He was
on
the
my
only
list.
Twin only one to put him on his list.
so it started off with
So I started thinking
Kevin
that was he
Kevin
trolling
making a
on
group
his
and like we just trash talking to each other like, nah, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, my record better. But then it got to a point where like we really look out for each other. Like we really help each other out. Like
That's what's up.
I think this past season, me and Steph talked to each other more.
Yeah, I
than
told
we ever.
Kevin how the ass he lied to you too. Talking about something. Yeah, I said something. Bitch ass. Told you I'm gonna fuck that faster up. Nah, I said, Kevin, my man. But I told the niggas, man. That nigga said, yeah, man. You said you the defensive coordinator. I said, no, nigga. I said, man, my man Bo is always defensive coordinator. But again, we call this shit together. That's my man. I'm the. Hey, what was the movie on How High? I was the assistant pimp. I'm the assistant pimp.
And I said like a lot of times, I look at Kurt like, hey, what you think? Or like when the offense out and I'm prepping for the next defensive drive, I find Kurt on the sideline like, hey, look.
It be hard to find on the sideline sometimes.
Yeah, man, the kids sing hard.
So it's a lot of times I get that Kurt too. Like, look, bro, look.
Don't worry about it, but Mike Mupper know how to find it. Mike Mupper can find it anyway from the stand.
I find Kurt like, hey, bro, hey, look, they did this last drive. What you think if we come out here and this drive? Sometimes he be like, all right, bet, come on, let's do it. Or he be like, nah, I don't think we should do that because da da da. All right, cool. Like I was the coordinator that I'm asking my position coaches like, I can't watch everything.
Right.
So I'm a secondary guy, so I'm watching the secondary and I'm calling the plays. So now if You my linebacker coach, and my linebacker's not getting it done. Hey, Mike, we gotta get him out. We gotta figure out what the fuck is going on.
You never take the linebacker out yourself?
I've been there with the question.
Right.
When I stopped rotating everybody, Kurt? 10 you. I stopped rotating everybody.
Once we got a real staff on it, go.
Once we got E at what, 10 or 11?
11.
I stopped rotating everybody.
What you mean by that?
As far as the defense,
So the first couple of years, it was really me, and Bo. So Bo had linebackers and corners. I had D line. So whatever he was subbing. We was doing it. But so once we got a full staff, saying everybody got their own position, because most of the time, like again, you on defensive side, again, Al, Drew, Kendall, like people, they'll say something just like same way if they on offense, like we'll say something like, because again, everybody had to play their role. Like if the offense on the field, like see what your advantages are, so we can talk about them. We'll yell, be like, hey, shorty right there, sweet. And you know what I'm saying? Kendall listen, and then Bo the same way. Everybody would listen, be like, hey.
Kendall don't listen all the time, but
No. I ain't gonna lie. Him and Bo, Slim, them niggas same age.
Listen all
No,
the time either,
listen, that's what I'm saying. Them niggas the same age.
Yeah,
when they locked in, they locked in, and they look at you in your face and be like, all right, nigga. And they got thing, and one thing I can say is what I did learn about a lot of people, and it's not just like with them, it's anybody in general. People, because CJ said all the time, if I'm a,
he gonna catch you on fire.
I thought I was the only one. Hold on, that's another one.
TJ said all the time, like he'd say, man, if I'm gonna lose my way. I ain't gonna lose, you know what I'm saying, on anybody else's way. So it's looking like sometimes you gotta be like, hey, I hear you, but if somebody, because most times you gotta take the blame for them losses. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, fuck, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it my way.
Man, kids win, coaches lose.
Hey, bro, that's right.
Kids win, coaches lose.
That RDU loss.
That's not true.
That RDU loss at battle. That shit still hurts to this day. And it's the main thing people say is, man, you should have went too high. But a lot of people don't understand the defense and don't realize
this the game I be talking to you about all the
time.
but
even you don't realize we was in too high.
I lost some people.
I ain't say you should wasn't in too high.
A lot of people say that, like, damn, man, you should have went too high. Not realizing, bro, we was in too high.
No, you told me what happened. The kid just did what he wanted to do.
We was in too high, 100%.
Sometimes
100%.
We was in too high. Directions and tell the kid to play. They the ones that
put
got
them
to
in position to make the play.
Like even
on them to do.
I watched TJ team do it a lot.
TJ just joined the line. What y'all calling this?
Yeah,
talking about what it do.
Run, I seen TJ team. They had kids on there doing
TJ over his mother house smoking hams. Fuck around him. He ham cook every Sunday.
Smoking hams.
Donnell, you y'all like beat the hell out of everybody down in Florida. You ain't really had no real competitive game. I thought your most competitive game was the team that we regional. Yeah, in the regional jump.
Yeah, because he ain't had to play them. He ain't had to play them though.
That's what I'm saying. That to me, everything else in the
but I ain't gonna lie though, right?
I thought the legacy game was gonna be a little tough.
Yeah, because remember the night before when y'all played
that's the orange thing.
When Bounty Boys played, remember?
Yeah,
Legacy played before that.
Yeah.
And the way that back was running, I said, damn, Mo. I said, man, Donnell got to play against that back. Shorty, tough. I'm like, okay. But then.
They got to hit his ass.
Hey, but I ain't going to lie. For you to have a mixed breed, a mixed breed, that kid, white, black, whatever the fuck he is, that motherfucker
we
can
call
play.
Him the hybrid.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
No disrespect. We call
and then his name Meech, though. I'd be like,
Meech,
what the fuck? I'm like, boy, BMF ass nigga.
I got a question, though. Mac Dolphins, what was going through your mind when you seen
that was a good game?
It was a battle. It's coming down to the final wire. What was going through your mind at the time? Because you ain't really have an answer. Like, so what was going on at the moment?
Read the passes of the kids' body language. Put the ball in the hands of who wanted it. Like, so these kids I got, they want it. Like you see it in their eyes. Like, you ain't got to worry about nothing, coach. I got you.
Yeah, number one, he's special too, though.
Man, Jude.
Yeah, he's special. Number one, special too.
Showed up that game.
That's
Meech, though. I think we feed Meech a little more that game. It'll be a little easier.
Might be a little easier.
But then the next day you lost, right? The next day, that tough battle, you lost. So do you think that the drag was day to day? Like, we came out of battle with that one. Did we leave it all on the field right there? Did not have enough gas for the
No,
second?
Not just that. I
they
think
battled out that
our
game.
kids. I think our kids and coaches, because we didn't prepare for Little League, because we beat them 41-0 earlier, a couple months prior. So
And the coach said that too.
Sound
When
like-
they beat us 41-0.
You sound like us.
It's
Yeah,
personal.
man.
That's exactly how we sound. Didn't we?
like, and then that first drive, like first 3 plays of that game, they went backwards like they always do. And on that 4th down, they gave that toss to Yaya. And he went
We
this
do
way.
him.
We contained that joint. He cut that joint
Yeah,
back.
he did something
There
different.
wasn't nobody there,
He did something
and
different.
he hit it. And they went up. It was like that. And they just won a Super Bowl. Now their kids playing at a high, and our kids like, hold up. We ain't never playing from a high or down, so it was a struggle. The
Yeah.
rest of that game, man.
That makes
We
sense.
scored, and it got called back. Kids crying like, "Ref's cheating us now." Like, calm down. We scored, yeah. And
So they
then,
had all the confidence in the world.
yeah, they was playing on the high.
They definitely talking their shit. Oh yeah, they beat us 41-0.
To be honest, that's a replay of the AU National Championship game when what the fuck is the name of that team?
Who y'all played that day?
Where
The AU National Championship.
that was
Dang, I can't think. Who the fuck they played?
ABN, same team that was playing against Lexington.
The Florida.
Yeah. They scored first 3 plays. Our kids come on the field crying like, we ain't get scored on
When
all
y'all, when y'all beat OG that year, it was no way niggas ain't think you was winning nationals that year.
We should have won it, but it was the adults. Like,
I thought it was bad.
Yeah, so
on, kid.
can you talk about that story? Because niggas said y'all stayed up all night. The kids stayed up all night. They put on that championship game. Niggas was,
they went to SeaWorld. They went to the
I was
AY
about to
party.
say they went somewhere.
They went
somewhere. Yeah, I was about to say
Went
to
to
the
the
trip.
AY party. That joint went over to 11:30, 12. We had played 9, 10 o'clock the next morning. And then, like, we had the game plan for them. I knew they was going to come out in quads, this, that. And I told the coach, hey, the head coach, he was defense coordinator at the time, like, this day in, we can't come out in our regular 44, this, that.
So you weren't with that shit at all, going to SeaWorld and all that. Like you.
I mean, I'm with the team.
So did you think that was a good decision though?
I didn't think they were going to beat us. We just the better team.
He wasn't the head coach of the team.
Yeah, I wasn't the head coach either. So, a lot of people kept saying we was ducking that year too. I was like, that goes to the head coach on who we playing and this, that. So,
Not at you football when you got a bigger name.
but it wasn't
But he can't control it.
No,
that kind of wasn't.
He got the bigger name as far as the team.
I feel bad. I feel bad, and I apologize to those kids because the coach was like, "Don't worry about defense. We got this deep. You worry about your offense." And I fell back. Normally, when I'm making adjustments, doing this, I fell back.
People said that shit though. That's the
That's
first
why-
that's your buddy.
And I fell back.
That's your answer, right? That's why he called everything now.
And by me falling back, I think that's why the game went the way it went. Because
He never
when they came on the quad, we had a defense for that. The kids knew what we was gonna do. And what happened was one of the first plays of the game, the corner was in position, but he jumped inside, so he let the dude get outside. And then the coach was like, man, we're going back to our 44. I'm like, that shit ain't gonna work. Went back to the 44. 2 plays later, they scored. Kids crying. So
what was the reason why you decided to leave Laurel?
I left because of personal reason. I got divorced. My wife brought me to Laurel.
You ain't gotta talk about it.
She was from Laurel. So.
He already said he said
like,
his wife
no
took him
secret.
out of martial arts to go to Laurel.
Yeah.
She put that thing up on him. he got to Laurel.
Nigga moved out the country.
Living out there, So once my divorce happened and I moved out, it was just a change. I needed a change. Period. And C-Mac reached out at the perfect time. Was like, I heard you might be leaving. What you think about coming take over for our? Like, it sounded like took to me.
Bad motherfucker.
Took to me.
He was the first one.
Took to me.
He was the first one.
Yeah, you
I
definitely
had a limo pick me up and drive me over to his house with me.
You a fucking liar.
Yeah, what you mean?
Where the video at?
What you mean?
Where the fuck the video at? Where the video at? Nah, I want to see the video of that motherfucker. Yeah, I want to see the video. Where the video at? Where the video at? He treat him like he was Macaulay Culkin on Home Alone. Put his ass in the motherfucking drink. And that nigga house ain't nowhere near here. God damn.
Bro, for you, what made you go back to the Heat?
What made me go back to the Heat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When it came to leaving the NVU, it just when I looked at I had a couple conversations with a couple different orgs.
Yeah, they already did that.
Multiple orgs, and it just felt like that was the right fit for me and the parents that I had that was coming with me. It felt like it made the most sense. I had some orgs telling me some crazy shit.
What org told you some crazy shit, Rambo?
I want to go home. I don't want to.
Who told you some crazy shit, bro? Let's talk about
Marshall Heights told me the craziest of them all. Like, they told me the craziest shit.
Hold on.
What they say?
Marshall Heights?
Marshall
Was
Heights
that
told me.
You was about to go to Marshall Heights?
So I felt like with the pieces that I had and what they already have.
So they got a back that's like that.
that was what Pops and Ish thing?
Yeah. So I felt like the pieces that I
back
had
like that.
that was locked in with me, and what they already had, I felt like we could have been one of those contending teams.
So
what was the shit that they said?
So he told me it's some rule. It's a rule in
Marshall Heights.
It's a rule. It's a rule in. He ain't say Marshall Heights. It's a rule in the league. So the old Metro or the new. It's a rule that if you coached at a team, you coached at an old last year. If you leave that old, you can't coach at another team in that old.
Yeah, I thought that was.
What you mean?
Like
but it gotta be the same age group, right?
Or the same age group. Listen, so
but you ain't coach now.
You ain't coaching Metro either. I'm just telling y'all. So what he said. Listen. So this is what he telling me. He like, look. He like, well, it's a couple of stipulations. Like, I don't know if it's gonna come up. He like, but what we could do is.
By the way, I think that's the dumbest fucking.
You could come in and you can be a coordinator and you can coordinate and put everything in practice. But then on game day, just for this first year, you could be our cameraman. And next year,
so you like ghostwriting?
I said, hold on.
No, it's like he recording pornos. and not getting no butt. That's recording porno, not getting no butt.
Hold on, look. He said, no, play with it, but you can't. He said, so you can install during the week. Once you install during the week,
facts.
On game day with that rule, you'll still be on the staff, but you'll just record all the games from the stands. I got a cameraman. I said, all right, I'm gonna call you back. I ain't never told him Marshall Heights again.
Dang, they try to make my man vote the cameraman.
Yeah, I never told him Marshall. Nowhere else felt like the right situation for real.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
thought Twin was the automatic.
I feel like a right situation.
Because I don't want to coach in the UIFL. It's no secret. Twin will tell y'all.
What's the difference?
I told Twin I want to coach. I feel like it's better competition in what?
So what if he told you he'd let you get your own AYF charter under the Knight umbrella, but we gonna go UIFL?
I mean, why can't he go AYF anyway? They play AYF.
Or just be the DMV Grizzlies.
Nah, you know they can't do that shit no more.
You couldn't be the DMV Grizzlies.
Magic put his foot down. Told them niggas.
You better be the DMV Grizzlies. Technically, not the Knight.
That's facts.
That's facts.
Yeah, I feel like that was just a lot of loops and hurdles to go through to do that. And I wasn't really tripping on. I wasn't trying.
Finally, The Rock has come back.
That's just the ladies, right?
All this shit be like that.
That's crazy.
So that's why I say I think we all thought that Twin was going to be the automatic. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Twin was home. Like,
big bro.
That was home for me. Like, even from the beginning, from us going to the Heat, like I still.
And then, like I say, I still ain't understand.
Like reason to leave. Listen, so the way I looked at it, and I could have been looking at it wrong, but the way I looked at the mob leaving DMV Knights, we left from doing shit our way, doing it the mob way, whatever the mob way was. We were doing shit the mob way. And then we came over to the Heat where it's all of this structure.
So I ain't gonna lie. So that was
totally different.
That was one of the.
That goes to show you the organization.
Nah, it was. But again, it's different because a lot of people want to say, you know what I'm saying, that myself was in the mob here for all them years, but they don't understand the way we had the structure with the Heat. It was hard to have them conversations to say y'all should come over here because again, we was doing shit the way we wanted to with the mob. So it was
you had absolutely nothing to do with the
mob coming to. Never had that conversation for real. Again, when my man called and said he thought about the situation, he could tell you I laughed at him, man. What the fuck on? Look, I'm gonna give you the number to see if you serious. And he really called. I said, "Oh, this nigga serious about really leaving the Knights." I'm like, "Damn, that nigga really did this shit."
That was my thing for it. It was we're leaving from doing things our way. Whatever we want to do, we're able to do it Twin ain't in our way, the organization ain't in our way. Yeah, we ain't getting no help here, there, whatever. Cool. To go to the Heat where it's structured. You see how?
Yeah.
So we going to the Heat where it's structured, but then it's still like we gotta fight little shit that we just like didn't have to worry about.
At the Heat, right?
Yeah.
See,
little
that's what I'm
shit that
saying.
we
So
ain't
was it
Let-
because
no,
the Heat
I
ain't
got
got
a
no
question.
brand
I got
bigger
a
than
question.
their brand?
Oh, fuck that brand.
Y'all can pop
Let's talk about this. Let's
Damn,
talk
what's
about
up
this.
with you?
realistic.
Real quick.
You gonna say fuck that brand like that?
No,
That's
I mean not that brand.
No, you know,
I ain't
but-
mean, I'm fuck brand, not the initial. Yeah.
okay, cool.
You know, he still
Gotcha.
think he in the
But
90s.
you know, I still
in the
want
90s
you
with
to
his
do my
hat on.
40. I would say that on here. I still would say that on here.
Can you say why?
Um,
Can you say why on here, or you just gonna say you want me to do that for you?
No, I can't say why.
All right,
But let's talk about
You
this.
already know why.
I just want
You
everybody to
was
know.
the 13U coach at the Heat, right?
Mhm.
And this is where I have a hard time understanding why you actually went back to the Heat.
Mhm.
Okay, your departure from the Heat, was you say mutual agreement walk away thing, or was it kind of
You talking about like once
was it
13
a
years
rocky
over?
breakup?
Once 13 years was over?
No. Before 13U was over, when you were the head coach, before you were not the head coach no more.
So when Al came after the
Yeah,
Blackhawks,
when Al came after the Blackhawks game, right?
I mean after the
right.
2-1-5 game.
Yeah,
So
right. Do you feel like you were dealt with fairly in terms of what you were attempting to do with the staff?
nah, hell no.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
So now that you
So
say hell
okay, so
nah,
all right, so
unique
all right,
relationship
so hold
with
on,
that
so
man.
let me,
man.
so I'm gonna explain it.
He
So-
loves who he loves, man.
So what's that? So Al went here, and Kurt right here.
He said, can't nobody tell me
Hey,
Mr.
brother.
Miyagi what to do.
When I was taking over the mob because I was
My
stepping
man
down.
get to drinking.
My biggest thing of taking over the mob was we built this shit from 8U all the way up to 13.
right.
I will tell you, we sitting in the backyard by the pool in Florida, and I'm telling him, like, bro, you can't leave, bro. Like, this day last year, like, we gotta do this one more year. He like, man, I'm done. I'm like, fuck it. We built this shit from 8U to now. I'm not just giving it to Bird or nobody else. Like, I just step in and be the head coach and keep the team together. So now
That shit tough.
Now we all know.
That shit tough. Cause
We
like
all
you
know
said,
Al.
We talked about this earlier, saying that
Al was a fucking rebel.
When you-
Al gonna do what he wanna do, no matter if the board like it, the U.S. president, whoever. So a lot of shit that Al pissed them off with,
You caught the
I caught the
backlash?
backlash of it.
Oh,
But
okay.
I still wasn't mad at him because at the end of the day, like, I'm a grown
But at the
man,
same time, it's like
I
if you wanted to check a nigga, check that nigga, and that's why the shit was weird, because it was like if you gonna check somebody, check the nigga that you wanted to check. So again, you know him. It was a lot of shit, like you said, Al. What's up?
When you say, because I think you got the people lost. When you say check somebody, who you?
I'm saying is
referring
so Bo saying that he got the back end of certain shit that they was mad about. So I'm saying is if that was the case, they should have, you know what I'm saying, had that conversation, said what needed to be said. Because again, everybody know Al. He gonna speak his mind, speak his piece, and whatever come out that conversation, it is what it is. So I do know he said we needed to say. It's just that certain conversations between, you know, Bo and you know, Bird in their own little way. It was looking like, again, we thinking that everybody gonna come together. Like I told y'all before, being a head coach for a long time is tough because you got to be a fucking guidance counselor to parents, to kids, to grandmothers. Like I had a grandmother try to act like she wanted to fight me. I told the bitch on the break, my mother over there. I would get my mother real fast. You want to
One thing about me,
they gonna say,
I never. So when it came to that,
hey, I swear to,
hey,
hold on, bro. I swear to God, y'all, and I ain't gonna lie, J-Rock grandmother, cause J-Rock been one of our dogs for years, but he, again, like we say, at a certain time, some of the kids can't do the same things no more. You know what I'm saying? So J-Rock was basically more offense than defense, but we put him on defense. He was the third down kid for real. He wasn't the first two down kids no more. Yeah. So one game we had, like J-Rock was like, man, I ain't play defense like that, bruh. You needed to work on them snaps today. Them snaps was looking crazy. Fuck out of here. Like, you wasn't playing. She got mean mugging me. Hey, Ole. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, where my mother at? Like, we ain't about to do that. Where my mother at? Like,
crazy thing is, that's a true story.
I'm mad that story happened.
That's a true story. But nah, so for me, I never once made it seem like to Bird that 13U and 14U was coming together. When we talked about it, he asked.
So you think that's one of the biggest issues he had with you?
I think so because it's never, to my knowledge, there's never been a 13U or 14U head coach in the org outside of him.
For sure.
So that was different. Then you got a team that not only is it another head coach at the age group, but you got a team that got a big following.
At first we only had,
like, you know what I'm saying? It's his own brand.
We only had 6, 7, 8th grade. That's the only time you could compare that it was close. After that, it was never 13, 14. It was only 6, 7, 8th grade.
Yeah, so it's like, so in that regard, it was different. So, I mean, and my biggest thing, like, when we decided that I was gonna come out, we was gonna put the staff back how it was. I went to them and told them, like, listen, this is what we're trying to do. Me as the head coach, us as the staff, my parents, everybody. We're just trying to put the mob staff back together how it was. I'll gonna come back be the head coach. I'll go back to assistant head coach, defensive coordinator. We're gonna put all our staff back together, and we're gonna make this last ride together.
And what do you think that the hierarchy of the Heat felt was wrong with that idea?
So the problem was that when you say you're gonna be a head coach, you gotta deal with the goods and the bads of being a head coach. Like every year is not gonna be a great year for you as a head coach. You gotta just deal with that shit. But at the same time, speaking for Bo and for Berto, it was like our parents spoke loud. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like this is what we want, and at the end of the day, this is what they wanted from Florida.
I get that part. I'm talking about. It seemed like all of y'all were on the same page. I'm talking about.
I'm saying the Heat. I'm saying even for the Heat standpoint, like it's like once you take a job, it's like you gotta deal with the goods and bads that come with that job and say fuck that shit. Like if we gonna win, we gonna win. We gonna lose, we gonna lose. You gotta deal with what you take. Like you take a job on, you gotta deal with the punches with that shit.
I feel like they didn't understand that. They felt like that decision was being made specifically from me because we took 2 losses. A lot of people don't understand that I was our head coach from 8 all the way until that point. We never had an undefeated season. We never had not one undefeated season. Every year we lost at least probably 1 national game. So us taking those losses wasn't like the end all be all for me. Like I ain't gonna talk about that. Like,
and it's I ain't gonna lie.
It was early losses.
To me, it's like, all right, we lost that shit. Even the City Life game, people looked at it like, damn, y'all was supposed to chain game. But you know we played chain game.
On your shoulders though.
Nah, it is though. Cause that's big shoes.
Yeah, that's
for sure.
Take shoulders for somebody that's.
So now, I'll say this. Did I want to be a head coach at some point? Yes. I never wanted to be the head coach for the Mob.
In that situation.
I never wanted to be the head coach for the Mob simply because no matter if I did good or bad, it's our team. Exactly. And I understood that. Exactly. But at the same time, like,
he birthed the job.
I know the work we put in, so when he stepped down, it's like, shit, I can't just let this shit fall apart.
No,
like,
it's big shoes.
I'm stepping in. Like, I'm going to do what I got to do to keep this shit together. I ain't just letting this shit fall by the wayside because I'll step down. Like, he chose to do that for whatever reason. Bruh, I told Al multiple times, like, hey, bro, you can't leave, bro.
Nah,
like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Stay, bro. You can't leave.
Talking to Brody, like, loving Brody, you know what I'm saying? No homo the way how we are. It's like, and again, Bo been around long enough. Like, when kids leave our team, we always say, man, the grass ain't green on the other side. Like, show us that. Facts. Show us when you leave us that you gonna be an all-star. Whatever the fuck you thought your kid was going to.
Yeah, y'all be like, we gonna fuck you up.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Not one kid. Name a kid. I made a post about this before. Name a kid. Name a kid that was with the Mob. He left and had the same impact somewhere else.
Facts. Nah, and that's why I say that's one. That was one of the biggest factors for us. Is like, man, like you really got the grass. So it was like the parent. That's why I keep saying it. Y'all, everybody in here been a head coach. When you a head coach, like that shit, being a guidance counselor to these parents, to these kids. You know what I'm saying? Leaving your job to make sure some of these kids okay. Make sure some of these motherfuckers eat dinner sometimes. Making sure they get a ride, and then they still come to the games and talk crazy to you. You know, like, bruh, I got my own fucking family to deal with, and you out here talking crazy to me, like I don't have to deal with, like, y'all motherfuckers is really sometimes, And excuse my language, some people are really ungrateful like a motherfucker. And it's like, bruh, at the end of the day, we trying to win games, and sometimes, yes, we may call bad calls. Yes, it happens. Like when we zoned in, the shit, so zoned in can happen every different way. But a motherfucker will look at you like, damn, man, you don't care about my son. You're like, what you mean? I don't care about your son. I care fuck about your son all the time. I do other shit outside of the football to care about your son. So it's like sometimes you really gotta say, you know what? Let me walk away and see what the fuck y'all gonna do. Let me see how good it is. I ain't gonna say that's really our decision, but I did say when I had a conversation, I told him how I felt about the shit. Like, cause again, y'all was around when I had my team, and my team was good for a while. But I was like, yeah, who the fuck y'all playing with? Like,
Do
I
they
got
really
daughters,
realize
kids,
that
and
we
shit. Like,
fucking volunteers though? Like, I don't think people really
They don't care about that.
they don't care about that.
Yeah,
That
they
you're a
don't care.
volunteer.
Like we don't have to do this shit though. Like,
Yeah.
Like, man, why you
We
always
look
ask
shoes.
volunteers?
They don't care that we
You know,
doing.
like-
They don't care that we doing it for free because
yeah,
they
we
paying.
doing it for free. Like we
Because
choose to
because
do
they
it.
paying.
But they don't care that we're doing it for free because they're coming out of pocket for it.
Yeah, but the money don't come to us. Like,
They
we
don't
just
care about
coaches.
that. It's still coming out of their pocket, whether it come to us or not.
But
It comes to the
see,
hole.
hey,
So they
Bo,
don't care
my
about that.
thing is every kid has his time.
And then every kid not gonna be a fucking all pro.
Nah, that's what I'm saying though, bud.
Facts.
I'm saying is that every kid has their time. Like some, like again, even with No Limit, right? No Limit quarterback is like that. Shorty is one of the best quarterbacks out. But
He is a complete
between
dog.
me, Bo, Al, Kendall, everybody that was at our, they was practicing on the other side of the field from us. This nigga was going against the first team defense every day at practice and cooking their ass. So the shit he's doing is not a surprise because he was doing against first team. So when somebody else went down or whatever happened, I don't know, I can't really speak on it, whatever happened, for them to finally put him to start, nigga, that wasn't no brainer. He was fucking up the first team defense at practice on his own. I'm just like, who the fuck is this white boy? That's what we saying at practice. We looking down the other side of the field like, who the fuck is that white boy right there?
I don't mind saying it. I don't mind saying it. That kid is the best quarterback in this area, hands down. Probably on the East Coast.
I don't know about that.
At the age group. At the age group, bro, hands
You
down.
must got a mean quarterback down there. You got, or you
That's quarterback Mike, you probably Mike Dolphin.
Oh, Mac Dog.
Nah, see,
that
one thing about
young Zoe is different.
one thing about Donnell team that I can say, and this is just my opinion, is like, to me, you don't have like people talk about Meach because Meach, you know what I'm saying? He a hybrid. Meach a hybrid, but Donnell team, like I don't really be thinking like you got all-star kids. I think you got a good team of kids that believe in what y'all trying to do.
Smart, like
You know what I'm saying? Like I really believe y'all, you got a good team of kids. It's like we believe in the system of what y'all got going on, and y'all all together want to be like. And I'm like, you could win more games than that just than having 4 all-star kids. You know, people say Meach probably one because again he's light skinned and people like, damn, fuck light skinned kid running around and his name Meach. Shit crazy to be light skinned and name Meach. But after that, you know, like shit, Donnell got just kids and like, who the fuck?
Nah, Ty seen one in the playoffs.
Yeah, but I'm saying we wasn't even paying attention that much at first.
You see Donnell team like that.
And number 4, KJ got MVP down last year. Had 2 picks.
Nah, KJ gonna play. That's what I said. You got, but your shit just.
What you add this year? If you don't mind asking me, I mean answering, you know, you might want to
got my dog King from Watkins. King. We got a few pieces from different places.
So did you add based on talent or you add on based on need?
Right now in the spring, like a lot of people started up
Hey,
doing
Walters
that.
had that tall ass wide receiver too.
You know, a lot of kids came over doing that media day and just signed up. But it's like, okay, you signed up for the spring, but me and my staff got some choices to make going in the fall because we're not keeping all those kids. So this is damn near it's like a trial session.
Yeah.
So we doing taco 7-on-7.
Bug got fit.
Hey, y'all cut.
Hey, I listen.
Oh, what 7-on-7 league?
I'm being honest with you.
Bud, shut up. I got this.
I asked you.
Shut up.
I didn't ask you, Commissioner.
I told Bud don't say nothing.
I didn't ask Bud.
We're in a probable clause right now.
Nah, we got some new additions that like,
we don't cut kids. We tell kids there are other opportunities and other places for you.
And that's right. It ain't cutting kids. I'm telling the parent, you want to sign up over here because we want to travel, but you want to travel for your child to be a backup or an A-play role.
All right, so I got a question.
So basically, I try to deter the parent from wanting to be
there. Take your child somewhere where they going to get experience and play.
So what is it called when you don't tell the parent, you just remove from your group?
I ain't know that.
Oh, no, that's some bullshit. We going to communicate with the parent.
That's some bullshit right
I was like, what's that called?
That's called some bullshit.
No, that's called no comment.
Yeah.
You know what the fuck you That's hard to
I'm
know.
just asking.
Somebody got kicked out of a group.
I'm saying like, let's say you don't have a conversation, you just remove from the group and move forward.
I personally wouldn't.
I don't do it. I ain't never did that.
I don't have a conversation.
I don't play for him no more. This time they ain't got no team no more.
But they see you playing.
And this might be the first season that I ever had to tell a kid, you know, you ain't make for our boys. Or make this team. Like at Laurel, we ain't cut nobody.
Yeah, you couldn't cut nobody at Laurel. Nigga, you got Laurel.
What I mean?
You couldn't cut nobody at Laurel.
I shouldn't be cutting nobody, period, man.
I don't consider. I'm not calling it cut.
Unless it's just more than the number of kids you can actually have on the AYF roster.
I have more than the actual kids I have for the AYF.
Then that's not.
Yeah,
really
I know
cutting
you
then. I mean, what is cutting? Because you're picking the ones you want, and you know, get rid of the ones you don't.
So what make you take? So what made you take the Central job, Donnell? Because Central.
Yeah, boss.
Hey, Chris, that's a
Great question.
Can I ask one question before we get to Donnell and Central? So look, how long do y'all hold on to these 50 and 48 man rosters before y'all let these kids go see
Week 3.
Week 3?
No,
I got 27
Week
right now.
Damn.
I got 27.
No, listen to Will on some bullshit. That's some down the bullshit.
Right before the roster.
Yeah, week 3 though. I'm talking about like teams that's like 50 kids. That's what I'm talking about.
Spring.
So through spring, you can let them know. That way they get on with another team.
They have the whole summer, and they have the whole summer.
So, Bud, do you have the conversations or your assistant coaches have?
I'll have the conversation.
So, yeah, the conversation.
Nah, let's make sure we keep that stand on that shit.
Yeah, they already know.
This
They
shit
had that
is
conversation already.
recorded.
Yeah, stand on that
Oh, we
shit.
had that conversation already.
I
I ain't got no problem with it. I actually got a coach that said they want to do it, though.
We know.
I bet
We
you
know what
you doing, man.
We know what
Toya do it.
I got a coach that want to be the repo man.
Toya do that shit.
Nah, they ain't her. She got. If I leave it up to her, everybody on the team will. If I leave it up to her,
Nah, but the
I
Central
done
joint,
that bitch with 50 kids. Fuck
my man Big Chuck.
Big Chuck made you say the Central job?
Big Chuck, that's like my big brother.
That's all right, man.
So by him being the basketball coach over there.
But you was at Northwestern first, though.
Yeah, I was in Northwestern.
All
Yeah.
right.
Alma mater.
You coach Central by yourself?
Nah.
We fuck Northwestern up.
Big Chuck was the head coach. He was the basketball coach, and they forced him into the football job. He was telling me about it, like, man, they trying to force us into this football job. I say, if they give it to you, I come help you coach. We only had 3-4 coaches, 22 kids, 9 of them was freshmen, no JV team at all, no off-season workouts, no weight training,
you won
nothing.
the game.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
won a game, but they ain't scored a point in 2-3 years. I scored every game but 2. And we won a game. They ain't won a game in 6 years. Won our first game.
So you saw the last show. Do you feel like your high school career is a little bit further than Twins right now in terms of turning the ship of bad high school teams?
Are you doing better at Central than Twin doing at Blazers?
Fuck yeah.
Nah.
That's the same question.
Nah.
What's your own fucking question?
Being in that Blazeburg area, I worked at Williamsburg Middle School. That farms into that. They don't have nothing over there for. So for him to win some games,
So
actually,
yeah, he how many schools filter in the Central though? Because it can't be that many.
Walker Mill, and Walker Mill. It's only 700 kids in that building, so
yeah, it's kind of like the same situation as Bladen.
I think the Central job is not bad because it's talent in the building. There's 700 kids in the building, and you gonna have some kids from Denver Prime, Marshall right down the street, Pepper Mills right down there. It's just finding the kids because there's athletes in that building, and they 1A school, so you playing against other 1A side. Like we lost to Rashville, which we shouldn't lost them, and we should have beat Lago, Fairmont Heights, stuff like that. So I mean,
You lost them.
Fairmont Heights.
You just told you.
Lago.
No.
So Rashville.
Yikes.
On that homecoming.
Is Friendly 1A now?
Yeah, we lost them, so we play friendly. I think they 1A2 because they got the 1A 2A now.
That's the dumbest shit.
How you turn the program around?
All season workouts, getting kids in the weight room.
I'm saying like because you already a good youth league coach. Like
and that's the thing. I don't know if I'm going back this year for some fact. I mean, I love Chuck and all of them, but majority of the kids that's on the football team play basketball.
Yeah.
So they just not finished basketball. We ain't had no all season workouts.
Now they basketball team got nice though.
They was decent this
Yeah,
year,
they are.
but they just now getting started on the weight room stuff like that, and we behind already. So
that's what I'm saying. It's like you a good youth football coach.
and
I
I really didn't. I could have probably had the lower job, the whole program, if I would have applied. Everybody was talking about let Dorsey get that.
You
Let
was
Dorsey
going to
get
apply
that.
for.
I did, and I let Devon, Sweepy, who was the JV coach, who's been out there.
shout out to Devon. That's my motherfucker,
that's
man.
my guy.
Yeah.
You know,
What's
so
y'all man name?
Well, he told me the same
Like,
thing.
they used to coach with all y'all.
Trying to tell you.
He told me the
You
same
coach
thing.
Devon.
Job, bud.
That's the exact
and
word.
I thought about it. I was like, new stadium, new,
New
everything.
stadium, man. We
I
gonna
work in
practice
the
all
building.
day. I'm working the building. He
all
gave
that.
me the whole spiel.
But I enjoy the youth for game right now, and to be honest, I don't know how I won nationals last year coaching Central, coaching the Ferrari boys, and we only practice twice a week. Like
Football
so
guys.
like
Cause you ain't play semi-pro.
that. Too. I ain't did that in 3-4 years, but
Football
like,
guys, man. Football
That man played football with no insurance. Shit going crazy.
No. You gotta get Aflac.
Okay.
yeah, or sponsors, somebody sponsor and all that.
Yeah, get somebody to sponsor or get Aflac.
Yeah.
Aflac pay you for anything.
Man, they said Brian Fox bum ass on here right now.
That's my guy. I'm
Fox
trying
my guy,
to send my other son over there.
Two.
Fox.
What, the SMU? Oh yeah, your
Yeah.
older son.
Yeah.
Now your older son
I
died
seen this question.
nice though. I ain't gonna lie. Shorty at 12.
Yeah.
Nah, he got a son that
Yeah.
man between Marco, Roger, and all y'all playing. That nigga Donnell older son died like that. Man, Shorty can play.
He went through a brick wall. He feels.
He wanted them.
Then nah, he like that on the line.
I ain't go with.
With Joe?
That's why he ain't go with Joe.
Oh no. You know Donnell got.
That's why he ain't go with Joe right here.
You know
But no,
Donnell.
his mother.
Yeah, Donnell be having baby
You know,
mother.
they live out water. They live out water, so you know she got her hands on that. Getting them back and forth.
So somebody asked on here if y'all could take a bad youth program and go coach it and turn it around, which one would it be?
Donovan asked that.
Lord stop.
You go back to Lord. What about you, Rainbow?
You move belt out the way.
No, that's my man. That's my brand, man.
You already coaching already. Stop lying.
I'm gonna go with Per.
What you
Me
at?
personally, I think it's kind of easy. I think it'll be the Knights. The Knights ain't big. The twin team is.
You had the opportunity to do that, bro. Fuck that.
No. He said go to a org and take over and coach at the org.
You had the opportunity to do that, bro.
Nah, I mean,
What you think about that? What you think about this staff right here, bro?
the staff.
Oh, the picture probably come on your phone.
You know, my shit lit.
Mm.
It's moving. Yeah, moving there.
Yeah, moving in.
Yeah, that's a hell of a staff right there. I don't see no. When we had that staff right there, we missing one person. If we add E to that staff, we shouldn't lose. We should lose nothing with that staff. We add E to that. E was our linebacker coach. He was our linebacker coach. E brought a different type of grit. He brought a different type of energy. Bringing in E was the first time that I said, you know what? I don't got to worry about the linebackers at all. I don't got to worry about nothing with the linebackers. E was going to take care of the linebackers.
So how you, did you
And they go to Repo Man right there.
Did you help Al?
Listen.
Repo Man.
So who helped Al figure out the music selection when y'all was walking in with this boombox on the side? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause every time we sing the Knights or the Mob, I mean not the Knights or Heat, when it's the Mob, it was Al and it was you beside each other, and then the line was behind y'all. Like,
Nah, so I ain't help Al with the music.
nah, I'm just saying though, like what was that like to be like? Cause it wasn't like it was just a coincidence. It was every motherfucking time y'all walked in, it was an Al, and it was a Bo, and then it was the line. I'd be like, okay,
that was something that we didn't.
I might be in stadium chilling all
We
right.
ain't playing. We ain't playing it. We ain't playing it. We ain't
You said
scripted.
premeditated
It's
music.
premeditated music.
Oh no. So
I witnessed.
So the music.
Say, oh, you know what? Oh yeah, that's what we gonna do.
Nah, he has some.
So Al did the music thing. Me and him always leading the team in wasn't something that we ain't playing it. We ain't scripted. It happened. And me personally, I'm just like superstitious. So if we did this the first game and we just beat this team 30-0, we're gonna do it the next game. We're gonna do it the next game. And now we win 12 games and then we lose a 13th game doing that. I'm going back to doing that anyway because this was just a fluke.
Yeah.
We going back to this. So it just became something that was like, it was an initial, it's like with the Mob, everybody knew our walk-in was always crazy. So we walk in, it just became a thing of like, okay, this is a part of us. Me and Al gonna be in the front. Al gonna have the music. I don't need the boombox. I don't need none of that. Al gonna have that or sometimes we have other people holding the boombox. Me and Al know, all right, we're gonna be in the front. No, and it wasn't like we argued with somebody else. Like Kurt ain't never give a fuck about that. Kendall and John was in the back somewhere.
Kurt did. I think he.
You a lying sack of shit.
It became a part of the mob's identity. Like even when I took over the team at 13U, like me walking the team in straight line, but Al not right there, that shit wasn't the same. Then when Al came back and I wasn't there for a couple games, it was Al and I wasn't there, so it still wasn't the same. Until we finally put that shit all back together, and then it was. All right,
TJ thought he was Diddy.
Like this, you know what I'm saying? This is the mob. This
shit.
You know what I'm saying? This is what we do.
That nigga lead the chants and everything.
But nah, that shit crazy. Like you said, like it's hard to me, no homo. It's hard to start over and say that you're gonna have another mob. Even like with Bud, like Bud starting over with Baby Bud, to have a Farouk and CA. And them type of teams to starting over and try to think that you want, you know what I'm saying, redo the shit all over. And like I say, even with like your shit down there, it was like you had good teams, but they ain't winning national championship. But, you know, the teams now that won national championships, it's like, damn, would you start over and think, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to do it again.
You going to do it again?
So let me ask you this.
I see
You have the teams in the past that you felt like was more talented than the ones you won national championships with? And you didn't win with them?
Yep.
Did you have like
that team? That team you started team with Christian, you know.
I'm trying to tell y'all, Mo. I was at that game. I was at them games, Mo. Them niggas was fucking like that.
Yeah. That team, those kids might be the most successful with their futures right now.
Yeah.
That team, yeah.
And like you said, if you really post, it was a picture out one time. If you post a picture of that team and all the kids that was at St. John's together. It's crazy because it's like 8 of them. Or like 7 or 8 of them. You're like, damn. Like, it's a whole motherfucking team.
I got a question. Can y'all tell what y'all think I should have did with the DMVU merger thing?
Should have stayed. And you should have.
Well, they biased.
You should have went through. You should have.
No, I'm gonna ask you too after down there.
I mean, because they said you was the head coach no matter what. You could have fell back, overlooked everything, went through the spring season, and made the choices you wanted to make going into the fall. Because certain kids would have weeded themselves out just with the competitiveness, with practice, and the way the games was. Some parents were like, "Oh, you know what? This ain't for my son."
Okay.
I think you should have did whatever Rambo wanted to do.
Mike, come on with the political shit. Man.
That's not political. That's real though, because you the one.
But that's what I did. I'm asking. No,
for me,
I don't
look at it and I see you and I see them with all the players and the Wichita. I'm like, shit, they need to put it together. I was with everybody else, put it together, and then
learn from each other.
At the end of it, knowing that you killed the bear any goddamn way, it was like that was part of the reason why you said no, because you ain't want to kill the bear. Then you go right over there and shoot the damn bear. And so you, to me, I that's what was kind of confusing to me.
Killed the bear.
Like, I think you knew this is just me. I think you knew going over there, man. Bird ain't going for this Grizzly shit. Like I ain't gonna be able to unless you gonna be a nickname like a Grizzly. But as far as like carrying the name and shit, like it wasn't going to fly over there. So it was like, fuck, why? And I would have did the same thing. Like, why fight the little battle when I know it's probably a bigger battle? You know, I give them that.
You had the key.
But I feel like, I feel like you should have did what you wanted. But at the same time, it was a good situation.
So, me going to DMVU, right? Me going to DMVU is to start fresh, build my own brand.
You said build your own brand, but you also said you was trying to play that national schedule and play. You had that big game.
And you had to win right now.
You had to win right now.
And you
No.
So I didn't say I had to win right now. Chris said we needed to win.
So why not stay and just been a D2 team
and been the D2 team and build from there?
Full control.
If it was no pressing need,
if you wanted to build, you already know. If you would have stayed and it was 2 teams, he was gonna take Baby Chris and put him with
no limit.
And then you could have built up.
Build your
brand.
Build your brand.
And then You would have had.
And who knows?
Y'all
You
could
could have
practice
pulled
together,
some of
yeah.
the kids from
From
that
off
team.
of that team.
And do exactly what the mob did.
That's the mob.
Because
y'all was the
we
D2
was-
team
hey,
to Sammy.
We did
Hey, the mob was the mob.
Sammy
was
was.
first.
And we wanted
I
to
know that, but I was just saying the mob was the D2 team.
Y'all
to
talking
Sammy.
good right now.
Yeah, for real,
I'm just
though.
listening.
It
I ain't
is.
saying that. I ain't saying that.
So
So would have made sense.
All right, so for me, it came down to
it ain't too late.
These niggas wild.
So for me,
I'm saying it ain't too
it
late.
came down to shit like y'all saying.
Take
Like,
your
just
place.
put all the teams together, put all the kids together, figure it out. Let's let the kids weed themselves out. Da da da. That wasn't what was on the table.
Why not?
Because you felt like they was getting 100% of what they wanted. And no
Right,
compromise.
y'all ain't listening,
made,
right? That wasn't on the table. It was, all right, we're gonna put this together. All right, we gotta keep this name. This gotta be the OC.
It's free. Who
OC.
cares?
This kid can't come. That kid can't come. This parent need to go. That parent need to go.
Y'all would have went through the spring and just
You
tried.
missing it. You missing it, bro. You missing
Yeah.
You still saying go through the spring. Going into the initial, those were the things that were said before even
You
putting
the head coach. Fuck that. You the head coach. That's what it is.
I'm with you.
I ain't
Listen,
gonna
what
lie.
you saying,
I ain't gonna
get
lie. So like, me and Bo talk. So, cause when this at first I ain't know what the fuck was going on. I ain't gonna lie. Cause when we got over here, it was a conversation about talking to them or whatever. Or Ray. At the moment, Ray still was supposed to be the head coach of that team. I told him I ain't talking to none of them because at the end of the day, I don't want to get into the beef with the Heat situation. I want them to stay where they at, figure this out, whatever. So when the shit happened, I was like, all right. And like I said, when Bo called, me and Bo talked, I'm like, bruh, like, if you don't want to fuck with this shit, don't fuck with this shit. Because at the end of the day, like, this on you. Whatever you want to do, because a lot of this shit going to get built up in the first place. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like you said, the mob was built a certain way, and Rome wasn't built overnight. Like, if you going to take your time and feel the shit, because again, one thing somebody going to do is try to, pressure you to giving you an answer or pressure you to say, do what they want you to do. And I'm like, man, listen. If you thinking about it, you thinking that shit now, right? Let them have their team. You have your team. Fuck them. It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love Bam Bam. Those my little man. But I'm like, if y'all feel like y'all can't come to a real understanding, it got to be two separate ways. And then at the end of the day, both of y'all get to call Chris out and ask him, hey, who your son playing with? And if it ain't no real answer, nigga, you know what the answer is then. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So it's like, I felt like at the end of the day, you could say you want to be a national, but like I say, my thing I'm always going to say about Donnell is Donnell got a national team with good kids. Like, niggas think you got to have the all-star kids to be a national team, but if you don't, all-star kids bring all-star headaches.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Donnell got a team full of people that love each other, that's about the team. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I respect about Donnell team more than anybody else. So it's like, that's why I was looking like, damn, if everybody can believe what Bo got going on with his team and the coaches, and again, the way Bo coached, because we've been coaching for years and all that shit, like, this shit going to work out in his own way. And like you said, because once a nigga cut kids or they see what you doing on your own, they going to leave their situation. We in an era where basically you got to win now in your own little situation. But if you don't win now, by the time the end of the season, they going to come to your team in their own way. And that's why I was like, man, fuck that shit. Like, I don't care what Chris say to you. Do what you gotta do.
Hey, Donnell said Chris I'm playing with PME.
You heard it here first.
All right.
So I mean, and so back to, I know we talked about it earlier. We had that practice, that meeting that we had at AR.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Nabi talked for like 40 minutes. I told him, like, bro, just give me a couple days. He like, all right, I'm gonna take you back to them and let them niggas know. This Tuesday night, he go to them, tell them, look, Rambo say they need a couple days. They schedule a parent meeting with their parents for Thursday. The thing Chris kept saying, now they need to tell their parents something. They need to tell their parents. They schedule a meeting for their parents on Thursday. Right? I call Nappy Wednesday morning. Mind you, we just talked Tuesday night. I call Nappy Wednesday morning. He don't answer the phone. I call Chris, like, hey, I'm
trying to reach out. So you didn't even take a couple days. You was the very next day.
Chris, I'm trying to put it together.
But see,
that's
what I'm saying. But see what I'm saying though, Mike. See, at that time, remember that's when you called me. We ain't know if what happened because there was a lot going on with the situation, and then the dog was being sold. So.
Shout out to my man Diesel, man. Bark, bark, bark. Diesel ain't got no weed. Diesel at home. Diesel at home, nigga.
And we said, damn, man, if I had left DMU, the dog is so shit going crazy. Hey, shit going crazy.
But listen, the Diesel situation was way after. But look, so I called Nappy. I talked to him Tuesday and I told him give me a couple. I called him Wednesday morning. He don't answer.
You call Chris.
I called Chris, like, bro, I'm trying to get in touch with him. Like, I told him give me a couple days, but like I'm ready to make this shit happen. Like they can keep the No Limit name. Like fuck it, like we're gonna put this shit together. I called Nappy again later on that day. He answered. Nappy run the business. He like, bro, let me deal with this customer. I'm gonna call you back. All right. He don't call back.
Ran off on the
I called Nappy again. I called Nappy the third time.
Feel like a carousel.
Hold on, Mike. I called Nappy again that night. He don't answer. I called Bam that night. He don't answer.
Man.
All right.
I'm stopped calling people after that.
Listen.
Too many no answers.
So now that's Wednesday. Wednesday go back. I called Nappy again 8-something Thursday morning. He answered the phone. He like, I mean, when you say you need a couple of days, they just like said, fuck it. We got to meet with our parents tonight. They ain't have a couple of days to wait. I'm like, well, how y'all have a couple of days to wait if y'all scheduled to meet with the parents for a couple of days out?
Right, and you called the next morning.
I said, I've been calling you. I said, bro, I called you all yesterday. He's like, yeah, I was busy. All right, cool. So, like, what we doing?
So you felt like?
He like, nah, Then, cool. Now that's Thursday morning. I talked to him. Friday, I called Bam again. I called Bam on Friday. He answered the phone. He like, what's up? I'm like, what's up? He was doing something in the background. He started talking to his son or something like that. All right. He hangs up the phone. Like, he stopped talking. He talking to his son or whatever. Next thing he hang up. Like, damn.
Hey, Curry, we needed you for one of these situations, man.
I see him at Media Day on Saturday. He like, I meant to call you back. Yesterday. I'm like, all right.
Hey, Curry, you need to be a youth football consultant.
So to me, it's like
some of these conversations with some of these coaches.
I'm like, all right.
Spinning you.
So then I'm telling Chris, like, bro, like, at the end of the day, like, this is youth football, bro. Like, I ain't gonna let a nigga keep playing with me. Like, at the end of the day, like, if we doing it, cool, let's come to the table and do it. If we not.
You think Chris knew the real?
Yeah, for sure.
Before, man?
Yeah.
So why he didn't just tell you, hey, look, man, they already...
Because Chris wanted the merger to happen no matter what.
No, he wanted to happen no matter what.
No matter what.
He withheld the information from you, hoping that it still was a chance that y'all could still...
He did the same with them, though. And, like, me and I don't talk to this day, so I don't want nobody to think that me and Chris hate each other. We still talk. But so he knew...
Don't let me find out about that. If you still talk, yeah, what y'all talking about? Fuck you, fuck you, man. Y'all still talking to this day.
There's certain things that I said to him that he didn't bring to me. There's certain things that they said to him. I mean, certain things that I said to him that he didn't take to them. Certain things that they said to him he didn't bring to me.
So he was a worse negotiator.
He's like a filter.
He's the worst filter. I ain't gonna say in his mind he looking at it like this. If I could just put all of this together, everything else to get worked out. Right. If I can just get the Grizzlies and No Limit to agree to anything, to just say they're together.
All right, so
the rest of the shit be worked
out. So right now, right, we again, Curry, like I said, you need to be part of some of these conversations to be a youth football consultant. So right now, if we go down every age group,
that's
right,
what I say. The spin move.
If we say every age group, right, I'm just giving you Donnell and Rambo opinion. If it was two teams to merge to win nationals, who would be? So let's start off with 6U. 6U last year. So 6U last year was Big Dummy and Greg.
Yeah, that. That's no-brainer. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah. NWO.
NWO merged with Chico. No, they ain't merged. My fault. They only got 4 kids from Chico.
Okay, I will.
What if I wouldn't even say that? I say the two that was in that championship. This is the area. DMU and Montreal.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie. Young and King Kong. No homo.
I wouldn't say them two though. Like, that's two totally different areas.
Let's go. That's your opinion.
They're two totally different areas.
Hey,
7. 7.
Ain't that far. I got VA kids.
7. No, you got West Virginia kids. Your shit different.
So me, I would say Merlin, he done at prime.
So 7U was 7U. You had Marshall Rice, Watkins, Merlin Heat, because Michi had Merlin Heat.
And Dre.
Dre, Penn North. Yeah,
Loaded.
that division 7U loaded. So, but again, we still ain't come up with no nationals.
Nope.
Who came out that area?
Who came out of
Who's that
early?
region?
Mook lost in
He
Newton.
lost to BC.
Mook and Dante. Yeah, they lost, but that's a good game though.
It
Overtime.
was.
And Mook knocked Watkins out.
Matter of fact, hey, I say the Outlaws, DMU Outlaws in Marshall Rice. Baby Hawkins.
Nah, Baby Hawkins.
To be honest, hold up.
You can get a national if you
The reason why I say that.
DMVU.
The reason why I say that, I watched DMVU. I watched that DMVU team. I wasn't believing them. I ain't know Nick and all that. But as they started beating everybody in the spring, they went and played everybody all bucks and was beating the fuck out of everybody.
Ooh, that's a 6U?
7U. Baby Hawkins was walking through everything.
Nah, Baby Hawkins, they started off.
I'm about to say.
I ain't gonna lie, they started off, but right now, this year coming up in this year.
But I told them,
Let me hear record.
But I told them,
this year right now, Michi got a smoker right now.
But I told them,
They ain't
gonna
gonna
hurt
lie,
them.
none of you.
I've been seeing all them kids he been posting.
Michi
I never
got a
seen them
smoker,
kids before in my life.
man.
They were like out
And
of
one
the
thing
early
Michi
kids,
gonna
all
do,
of them.
Michi gonna invest.
VA.
Michi gonna invest in his kids.
The only one I recognize was like an all Met uniform. Who the what you call it?
No, I ain't
All Met.
Braxton.
All Met 7U was nice last year too.
Hey, if he got all Met kids,
He got that running back from All Met.
Don't nobody got 10
Outlaw team, that DMVU team. But I told them, don't go back in that Virginia League because you're playing against these two teams.
Man, he got-
when you get down the road,
he got
you want to
Jonah.
lose because your team's playing here. I said, you've been playing all the smoke all spring leading up in the preseason. Go DMVAC with us. At least you're going to have the smoke right there. You'll be good when you get down the road.
So Michi gonna walk away.
Michi got
No,
Jonah.
I can't say that because
Michi got Jonah.
one thing about that
They got to worry about Dante and Mook.
no,
Michi got
I'm not even
Jonah.
gonna say that either though. The young nigga Jay from Watkins.
They not in his way though. They about to see a state.
I'm just saying the young nigga Jay from Watkins.
He got some shit.
It ain't about he got some shit
I
like
thought he
Shorty.
lost some shit.
He lost Lord
He
Days.
lost
Dez.
I
That's
said
it.
it like this ain't nobody.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Dez is
Dez
him. But
him.
his uncle coach over there, so he
He
lost
coached,
Dez.
But
No, but we're not saying why he lost him.
Oh,
Why he lost him.
Yeah, he lost him.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm telling y'all, even though he lost a kid, the way he make them kids believe in him and the way he believe in his kids, Shorty for a young coach, Shorty different, man.
But does he have enough talent? To
Yes,
beat,
he does.
uh,
Yes.
Michi and them?
Yes,
That's
he
what I
does.
wanted.
To
And he-
beat Michi and him?
Yes, he does.
And he still got MJ.
Yes, he does.
To beat Michi.
And
Nah,
he's still recruiting kids.
I didn't think he was gonna beat Michi last year.
So is Michi.
On my mother.
I didn't either.
Michi got a kid from
My
a
money
Virginia
with Jay.
Beach. Michi got a kid from Virginia Beach that ain't even been here yet.
My money with Jay. My money with Jay.
Michi still
My
ass.
money with Jay.
He earned my respect though.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't think
he
Michi was gonna lose
No, he
him
don't
last
duck
year.
no smoke.
They gonna be back. They gonna be battle tested. They
Listen,
gonna play football.
So basically, what everybody's saying
This nigga
is
just play. He just got equipment.
So what
on
everybody's
Monday and
saying is
play on Saturday.
Michi and so the Heat and Watkins 7U's last year should be together 8U.
Nah,
That's what it sounds like everybody's saying.
If I had to put two together to win a national,
That's what we-
yeah,
that's what
I'ma
we
say
talking about.
Michi
That's
and
the
Watkins,
conversation.
absolutely.
I'm gonna say Walkers and the Outlaws.
No, I'm not gonna say.
I'm going PNB North.
I'm
I
gonna
like Drake. I like
So
Drake.
so I would say Dre and
I
Michi.
like Drake.
I'm taking that team and
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
You can give
If
me
Dre
Luka
would have
and
stayed at the
Bogut
Heat
time,
with
I think
Michi,
it'll work.
Dre and Michi.
they would have won hands down.
Dre and Michi. 100%.
Because
I like
Drake
Dre.
Drake know his shit,
Yeah.
and he ain't no bad.
like the
That
way
nigga
Drake
can
coaches.
coach.
I think Dre and Michi hands down.
So
Curry said
then,
Marshall Rice was the team to beat though.
no. Hey,
I
not,
say
no.
Marshall
Listen,
Heights or
listen.
what you
the
call
way
it?
Watkins
Or
controlled
Michi.
that game last year, before that touchdown before half, fucked them over.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
kinda hurt.
With 13 seconds left on the
Yeah,
clock,
that hurt.
and the shit went for 60.
Yeah,
But
that hurt.
at the same time, that's them youngest learning. Like young, you gotta make sure you don't try to throw any and everybody out there. You gotta make sure you still look at the game plan. But next age group is 8U, which is Bolden age group.
Nah, you.
You got. I mean, not. I'm saying we going from we
From
said
last year,
8
so
last.
8
So
from last year.
so
Elite and
Elite and
elite and
No limited high
I
definition.
don't really see because that's all star
HD
kids.
limit.
That's all star
You
kids for
think
all
these
star
people-
all star headaches.
You don't think they win?
It all depends.
Are we talking about the same coaching staffs or merging the coaching staffs too?
First of all,
You got to. We
You got
talking
to. They
about
the ones coaching.
I don't see how they lost to PME.
Yeah, I don't see how you not win with that, Kurt. I'm sorry.
Listen,
What,
I'm trying to
Take
say.
nothing away from Jawan, but they just don't stand out.
PME kept the ball in their best player.
No, shut up, boy. Shut up, boy. Shut
they
up.
not.
Your shape up throwing me off.
Did they not do that?
No, they did not do that. Listen, what happened was Jawan is experienced.
Yeah, for sure.
So with Jawan being experienced, it was the fucking play count that fucked the Heat over down Florida. He played with the play count and was getting offside penalties at the right time.
Wait, time out. You said we going back to high definition and
No, we're saying so basically. No, they asked about when the Heat should have beat PME down Florida last year.
okay.
I think
Jawan played with the
play HD last year.
Jawan.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Jawan was experienced enough to play with the play count at the right times to get, instead of it being 1st and 10, it was 1st and 5. And then when even with the Heat kids knowing it's 3rd and 10, they still was getting offside penalties at the wrong time.
Right.
And then you still dealing with that big ass back going up the fucking homo 2 and 3 hole. Yeah, and he getting 4 yards depending on the situation. Like Jawan and them didn't blow them. And I'm gonna say this about Jawan. Shout out Jawan and anybody that in youth football. When you could coach your corners to make one-on-one tackles, to me you like that. And that's just my own opinion, because it was a lot of times the Heat players had one-on-one situations, and certain kids that people talk shit about, they was making them one-on-one tackles by themselves. I'm like, damn. Like, what's the young thing? He wore number 4. Kingston. Yeah, there you go. Kingston. Like, people talk shit about this kid for years, bro. Like,
he was a Marley kid.
Yeah, people talk shit about this kid for years. Like, he ain't prepared. He ain't this. This motherfucker was making one-on-one tackles by himself. And I'm like,
that kid is special.
Once you know a kid can make a one-on-one tackle at corner by himself, again, it's a savior situation. So Jawan, what he did at that time against he was just more experienced, because I ain't gonna lie, Tip had a good ass stop before halftime on the goal line.
Mm-hmm.
It was at the 10-yard line. Tip had a good ass stop. I'm like, all right, bet y'all got this game now. But again, when it came down to certain situations, and just like your bum ass team, when it came down to special teams. Special teams, again. Hey, shout out to all you motherfuckers out here coaching. But man, take special teams serious, man. Special teams serious.
Hey, he won a 7-on-7 game on special teams.
Yeah, I heard you kicked the field goal and shit.
Beat Virginia James.
He still don't count that as a loss, though. Just let you know that.
Was that the first field goal kicked in 7-on-7?
Yes.
Because I ain't never heard nobody.
I'm standing out of this topic. I just want to know who y'all think the best 2 teams emerge.
Who else?
No,
I said no limit.
No limit
HD.
I don't think nobody. I think it's good competition across the board.
At that age group.
Yeah, I don't think nobody. I'm talking about that age group, Rainbow age group right now.
That's 9. Was that 9?
Next is Donnell.
9 years from last year.
They got to merge to beat him. Like
next, but see, I like Donnell. Like I say, I like because he got kids that love the game.
I don't know who else is
but
at the age.
I'm just trying to feel like
a tough team besides Donnell.
PME tough. Yeah, they say PME tough.
In a hurry.
I like Smoke. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I love Smoke son.
I would have liked.
I love my little man.
I
love Aiden.
Let me ask you this: have you ever tried to get Aiden?
I love Aiden.
I know that's Smoke son, but have you ever tried to get
I love Aiden. That's my
I don't know what was going on, but his mother did reach out one time. It's like he was coming to the Lord.
Yeah, I love Aiden. Aiden gonna play.
I love to see Donnell LeCue from Secret Inside. I love Aiden.
Yeah. That was probably one of the toughest games we had.
Man, Q some cold shit.
But that
I love Q.
But I'm gonna tell you a sneaky team, and I respect them, even though they ain't like Central City. Kenny and them, y'all ain't.
No.
All met.
Hey, don't do that, bud. Hey, bud, don't do that because
for the BG.
I like
Kenny got a nice team, but
all met
that
Central City.
when that shit was like
Hey,
40.
bud. Kenny 2 backs is real.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
All met.
I was there. That game at Tanglewood, it was 40-0. I watched it.
I think Gene. Gene
was cute.
But I'm saying is number 13 and number 2 from Central City.
Where they come from, though?
They came from you.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. Get your kids back. Get your kids back, bro.
No, their father is coach over there.
Yeah,
I respect that.
get your kids back, bro. That's all I'm saying. Get your kids back. That's all I want you to know. Them two youngers right there can fucking play.
But I love the kid Jace too. Don't
Yeah.
Shorty.
But we talking about merging two teams to beat the national champs, right?
He's the national champ.
Well, yeah, you got
right to beat Donnell, right? So I'm saying.
You already
that
know
two teams that can beat us.
That all Met team in Central City.
Fuck no, I'm going Glenlee and
in the area, right? We're talking about the area. And they need DMV, you in Virginia. That shit ain't
that's Northern Virginia. That's 20 minutes away.
All right.
Yeah, and it's another part of them.
Yeah, all Met teams solid. They solid. They just
win D2.
They just in the cut.
They could win D2.
So you think they can beat down here?
They won't play down here.
They won't play.
He reached out.
We talking about teams that can beat.
But we talking about teams that'll be a perfect fit. We talking about not too many all-stars. They got All Met got a decent line. They got decent skills.
So who you mixing?
I might agree with
With Central City.
Secret Society.
I would say Central City and Secret Society.
Secret Society.
Have you seen All Met?
Secret Society.
Answer the question.
Have you seen Central City?
Yes.
Have you seen Secret Society?
Yes.
Both of them will beat.
Yes.
Both of them breaks on All Met. They beat the breaks on All Met.
Boy, have you
All Met got the line.
You better drink a shot of that fireball.
All Met got the line.
So then you at Bud age group. Bud.
Nah, Juwan, we recap. We was talking about two teams to merge to become national champ.
Man, Juwan, we already talked about that. You experienced coach, man. We already talked about that part.
He misses Flowers.
And we talked to figure out what two teams need to come together to beat your ass.
Man, come on the show.
Yeah, come on 95.
So we at Bud age group. Bud, Miami Gardens is the national champ.
4 years straight.
Who need to be? Can Bud and Morrell come together?
Nope. I got one better than that.
Who?
Montgomery Village and Walkers.
Walkers and Secret Society.
Montgomery Village.
Walkers and Secret Society.
Walkers? Wait, hold on, I'm confused.
Last year, man.
Montgomery Village.
Last year.
Montgomery Village.
I like Montgomery Village.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Their quarterback and the skills.
I'm going to say nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody?
I'm going to say nobody.
No, they beat Miami guys.
I don't think we got two teams down here we could have merged last year.
So what the fuck is the three teams?
Hold up.
You said what?
What the fuck is the three teams?
Button went to overtime with Twin City, who beat Miami guys.
That's bad.
I mean, Styles make fight.
Yeah,
I agree with that. But Bud wasn't even in Florida, though.
I mean, shit, if the referees would have called the extra point the right way, it wouldn't have went to overtime.
You talking about the Jag game?
Nah, they just trying to figure out teams.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
No, that's just my opinion, though. Y'all might.
I got
it.
to show that.
Yeah, because he's sorry. He's sorry as shit, bro.
But they ain't the same Montgomery Village.
That's the same team that was down Florida?
Yeah.
Montgomery team we talking about?
That's the ones that came
Nah, they alright. They alright.
But you know,
that's what's name. That's what's
So
name. That's
I'm
what's
gonna
name
put it to you
people,
like
right?
this.
That's what's name in them. They got that team.
Yeah,
Farouk
Yeah,
them peoples.
yeah.
But you know, they was with me with Laurel.
Yeah.
But
like
so
that.
this is the thing though, Donnell.
They said last year Walkers
if
and
they had to
DBU.
play regionals, would they have been in Florida? Let's be honest.
They beat the Black Horse the year before.
We can't be honest.
they would've-
'Cause you can't make it to Florida.
Shut the fuck up.
The fuck?
I'm just saying.
Let's be honest.
I'm just saying. Like they had to play regionals. Like, they went straight from CBS.
We're trying to figure out what pieces you need, or what pieces can come in with you to fucking win right now. That's what we trying to figure out.
I like us and Sean. See what that?
James St. Patrick.
He is. Don't worry. He is here.
Somebody said Walkers and DMV.
Do not worry about James St. Patrick.
Oh, you talking about the
He's talking about the Jags.
Nah, I don't like that shit.
They ain't the Jags.
They
ain't
good.
DMVU
They
no more,
don't-
from what I heard. That's what I heard.
I don't know.
So who gonna help Will and them beat the sniper? It's the next question.
It'd have been Central City.
Damn.
Fuck Marco, man.
Hey, Marco.
So this is my question.
already thought about this.
So this is my question.
You know about that when you said 7
So basically what you're saying is, with the kids that you got from Marco now, you think y'all still lose to the Blackhawks?
Said it. Fuck
This was
yeah.
last year, Bo. This was last year.
Yes.
No, when we talking about putting the teams together, right?
Right.
And now he got the
He got those
the
kids
kids
now.
now.
If Bounty Boys, and Central City, if we talking about a merge, like if going into this year, a
Julius
merge,
Barnes said y'all don't need no help.
it'd have been. We talking about hypothetically.
Who would
it'd
you?
have been
Who would
Central
you
City.
get? Who would you get?
Socks, one.
The quarterback.
Socks.
Ball
I mean, ball busting egg. Yeah, ball busting egg.
So Lil Jeter.
Lil Jeter. They're receiving.
Bro, y'all don't have enough footballs for this.
I mean,
you
that's
don't
true.
have enough footballs
That's the
for
only
this, bro.
thing.
This shit
That's
throwing me
the
off.
only thing,
That's
though.
the issue with a lot of these.
That's the only thing.
First of all,
Curry said nobody beat the
folks
Blackhawks.
say it's not enough footballs, but
We beat them already. That's the crazy
I
thing.
got it worked in my favor.
Yeah, but I say it's 1-1.
No,
But nobody don't know the Blackhawks is 1-1.
This is my thing.
Hey, Curry, make sure you're
I
available
learned
next
this
week,
with
Curry.
watching his squad. It's a such thing as having too much. Facts.
No, facts.
It's
It
a
is.
such thing as having too much. Right now, you got a lot of kids that fit perfect in what y'all do.
Right, because you can't. Like, you
But
want
it's-
scout me, you never know what you're going to get. Because, like I said,
but it's a certain.
one football, but
It is a such thing as having too much. Like his squad had too much.
So how you turn down dogs?
I'm not saying you turn it down, but it's still a such.
But I'm gonna do you one better though. I'm gonna do you one better.
You 100%
my players got
right. It's still what such thing as having too much.
my players got to understand.
Hey, so let me go further with this question right here.
It's a such thing.
Let me go further with the Central City thing, right? You say why not Marco and why Central City? Central City mindset was a different mindset. Like them youngins, like the regional game, they went. We walked in the gates.
I'm asking.
Like
we asking you what pieces.
Socks, Jeter, and the receiving
So
core.
what? Again, you get socks. What you gonna use socks for?
Quarterback, duh.
You got 3 quarterbacks.
None of them.
Man,
Well,
y'all
so
not
that's
hearing.
better
Y'all
than
not hearing.
All
Y'all
right,
not
all
hearing
right,
what I'm saying.
all right. You get Jeter. What you gonna use Jeter for?
Jeter at the wing on the slap.
Man, shut the fuck up, Mike. Cause that's your cousin. You trying to talk?
I'm with
man,
that.
you
I mean,
suck.
we need another running back.
Don't make me
like, bro, like.
Nah.
Right
Nah, Jeter, my little man. I love little Jeter. But I'm saying is, you get little Jeter, right? You already got. Listen, y'all already got. You already got the motherfucking hound dog back there. You got the hound dog.
He's not ball dominant.
You
So
got the what?
He's not ball dominant.
Who?
One. He's not ball.
Shit.
He's not.
Man, get man ass.
Hold on, you talking about your big homie?
Yeah, my big homie. He's not my big homie. Not. He's not ball dominant. He's not ball dominant.
Shit.
I don't know.
And that's a fact.
Well, show us.
Hey,
That's a fact.
Show me that
Has he
happening,
not
Curry.
been ball dominant?
I
See,
agree.
it's a.
I agree.
You said what?
But show me that happening often, Curry.
So-
on these big teams.
So you saying
My
this?
team.
So Lord Jeter going. Lord Jeter.
My team.
Hey, I believe Lord Jeter should get the ball. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm with that.
Sure. But I'm saying
Lord
is,
Jeter is-
the team y'all got right now, you got the fucking hound dog back there.
Right.
You got Mace fucking dog.
Right.
Santana.
You got Santana.
Banks.
Where them Banks.
My-
You got
my
4
Philly-
kids
my
for sure
Philly youngin.
that have showed that they are dominant in their own
It's
fucking
4
way.
games in Florida. We forgetting that.
So tell me what game the
Quiet,
fucking
right?
hound dog. Tell me what game.
Quiet, right?
Tell me what game the hound dog not gonna get the ball.
Listen, he's not ball dominant, bro.
What game was he
Said
not
it's
ball
one game.
dominant? Let's
Everybody
start
knows
there.
one game.
Do we want to know this?
Let's start there.
Tampa
What game was
Jags.
he not
Tampa
ball dominant?
Jags. Tampa Jags.
What, with Ridge Road?
No, Watkins.
Hey,
Southern Hospitality.
Curry just said Corey just want to win. He will lead block the whole game.
Did y'all not see the Tampa?
disagree.
Did you not see? Did y'all not see the Tampa Jags game?
He won't block, but I
No,
know.
Curry on the show next week is.
Man,
I
did
gotta
y'all
hear
not?
this shit in
Did
person.
y'all not see the?
Fuck all
Did
that
y'all
talk.
not see
He
the
gonna
Tampa
lead block.
Jags game?
I don't believe it, bro.
Did nobody see the Tampa? He was at the wing the entire game.
Let him play a whole game.
He-
Don't get that nigga the ball.
Listen, he was at the
He gonna
wing.
knock the shit off somebody.
Son,
Yo, are they not listening to me?
No,
Did
let me
we
talk
not
right
see the
quick.
Virginia
Let me talk-
Tampa
let
Jags
me talk
game?
right
He
quick.
played the
Hey,
wing.
Curry, have you-
Banks curried that game.
No.
Banks curried that game.
He touched the ball.
He scored once and then didn't touch the ball again.
And he scored.
It's that
So
base-
I
it's-
know-
it's-
That's
But
a different.
the kid
He
can score.
He said it's like the kid not ball dominant. Now, for what I'm
I ain't
getting
saying he is, but I ain't saying he gotta be 30.
Yeah, the kid would tell you. The kid would tell you. Hey man, Let's spread it around. Get somebody else the ball.
And I also heard him say, "Give me the fucking ball."
That is true too. He's a competitor, bro. Nigga's a competitor. The Tampa Jazz game, my man let Banks rock out.
Hey, Tay, go ahead, Tay, with that shit. Tay, go ahead, Tay.
My man let Banks.
Hey, I fuck with you, Tay. Go ahead with that shit. Look, my man Mace Dog been sacrificing for years.
Hey, he one of the biggest sacrifices out here.
Don't do that.
Y'all niggas wild. Hey, Tay gonna say
these youngins want to win, bro. When we put that
hey,
shit
nah,
together,
listen.
them youngins want to win.
For y'all
bro.
to say that, it's a good thing that they no homo feel like that. We just saying is that at the end of the day, it looks crazy because you be looking like young. That nigga's a hound dog. Meaning, like if it like somebody asked me the other day, like who would you choose? And I ain't gonna lie to you, like everybody got their own opinion. But at the same time, I'm looking at Shorty in his eyes, knowing that if it's 4th and 1. I know for sure
he gonna get you 1 yard.
He gonna get the 1 yard.
He
gonna look in your eyes and say, "Fuck that shit." You know what I'm saying? He gonna look at you and let you know, like, "Hey, I promise you, I don't give a fuck who right there in front of me. I'm gonna get that 1 yard." But at the same time, you there, so you know your situation. Everybody don't. It's everybody. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Will. Everybody from the outside in be trying to figure out other people's situations, especially when you lose. Again. If Donnell didn't win that championship, if Donnell would have just went off his regional loss, everybody had an opinion about Donnell's team right now.
So let me tell you this story.
People forget about the regional loss because he won that.
Let me tell you this story. We playing Ridge Road. Imagine our Ridge Road team.
We're not talking about Ridge Road.
Listen.
Listen
No, listen to the. Shut the fuck up and listen. We at Ridge Road. We playing Brick City. We playing Brick City. Ridge Road playing Brick City. Mike Mitch coming to huddle and say, "Yo, we about to throw the ball. We about to get a ball to Corey. It's 4th and like 5 or something like that. We on the 10 yard line. We got to score." Corey comes say, "Nah, get the ball to Toro. He gonna be open. Let's throw the wheel route to Toro. He gonna be open." He say, everybody like, "Nigga, we winning with you." He laughed at us and said, "Ha, don't worry about it. I got it." And he scored. Like that shit like that. Like, and he don't want to be the man all the time, bro.
That was the worst story ever. Let me tell you why it was the worst story ever. First of all, you mean to tell me it's 4th down?
No,
yes.
Mike.
Hold up.
No, Mike.
You think I'm well?
Give it to Toro. I think that was a joke.
Mike, let me say something to you, Mike. Mike, was you? No, let me say something, Mike. Was you at Spingarn that day? When they played under TJ Cobb?
We played Commonwealth.
They played Commonwealth.
You wasn't there on it was on TJ Cobb. You can't tell me.
No, I did. I watched that shit on.
Yeah, Mike. Well, when they didn't give him the ball, or when he got frustrated, he went on the sideline, went on one knee.
But that game was different.
Let me talk, bro. I ain't say
niggas
shit.
don't know shit, bro. Like, no, niggas don't know, bro. That game was different because Leonard was on the other side. His motor was different. His mindset was different.
I'm just
he
saying
wanted to prove Leonard wrong.
No, I'm just saying that he.
It's like these niggas don't know, man.
I'm just saying though, he went on one knee.
Yeah,
so I said he went on one knee. You went on the sideline, talked to him. Everybody got him together, and then from there. It was a fucking show.
Yeah, he turned up.
He put on a fucking show, bro. And I'm saying is, y'all believe that he was gonna win the game for y'all.
Yeah.
At that moment, and he told you to your face. What did he tell you to your face?
Give me the ball.
What did he tell you to your face, bro?
He said, "Give me the fucking ball."
I was right there.
He said, "Don't worry about it. I got it from here." That's exactly
what he said. He
That's
came on
exactly
the sideline, sat on one knee, willing him talk, so he came back and said, "Hey, I got it. Give me the ball." I said,
"Yep."
No, it's no Jew. I ain't saying he don't want to win, but I don't think he get a bad rap.
Nah, bro.
But
the kid not. So the Blackhawks ain't.
Nobody saying bad.
You don't got to. You know what the issue is? The issue is the fact that you just said he not ball down.
He not ball down. He really don't.
But when you say it's always going to be a controversy.
Yeah.
Nah, so 12 you from last year.
TJ in the Heat.
I believe TJ had the Africans
with
a couple of other kids.
If
TJ would have had the Africans from the Heat and like two of and Eric and them, they would have won that shit with ease though.
Not all the time.
Huh?
Now you say shit the best kid get the most curves.
Okay,
man. Whoever had,
whoever had,
bro. Africans are though.
Whoever had
the best kid get the most curves.
I ain't get the most curves.
Whoever had.
I use that to my advantage that you want to key on my best kid, and everybody else now eating.
Slim, that Tampa Jazz game, Banks got all.
I don't know what the hell to do.
It's my youngest.
Banks had the high hand.
So
and Corey said, let him walk out.
just said something that made me think. So you would take your best kid and turn him into a decoy?
You can't get it.
You'll do that?
Yeah, you did it with Meach.
Well, so I seen people criticize TJ for not giving O the ball, and when TJ was using O as a decoy, like you think it's
can't bring TJ up in this conversation. TJ sorry as shit.
But no, like you say, some certain situations that 4 for 1, or you need that play. Sometimes you gotta put it in that person's hands. But when you know a team is kin or they got a whole thing going this way, okay, let the whole defense go this way.
Donnell, did you see the FBU championship game for 6th grade? Niggas knew LB was gonna get the ball
all day long. Couldn't stop him.
And LB ran that motherfucker
through that shit.
Could nobody stop that motherfucking kid for 2 yards? He dragged everybody.
Nobody in that stadium that didn't know who was getting the ball.
Everybody knew was getting the ball. But that's all I'm saying though, Will. Like y'all got a good situation. But Donnell, like if it's who your favorite D coordinators right now?
Top 5.
I ain't gonna say top 5. You just say 5. I ain't gonna say top.
Coach Donnell, Coach D, Coach Dorsey.
Die line.
It's like defensive coordinators. I always like dude over there, Morrell Corey. I like Corey.
Nah, that's an old school motherfucker right there.
I like Corey.
That nigga that.
I like Bud and them D coordinator.
Young nigga.
Jay.
Yeah. Young nigga know what shit.
Shit. Dante.
Right?
Yep, Dante. And shit.
Who you like, Bo?
So you ain't had Donnell, Bo or Kevin in your defensive.
Nah, I killed Kevin defense.
There's only one. That was Twin. Two was trolling. I think Two was trolling. And he said it with a smile too.
He definitely did.
I'm surprised he even mentioned his name.
Hey, that's
what.
He was trolling 100%. I didn't even see that part. Twin mentioned Kevin. Like he was trolling. 1,000%.
I don't know.
That's true. Dogs tap out. Shit, I seen dogs tap out too.
Me too.
Go ahead, Bo. What's your top?
See my top. I don't think nobody better than me.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
That's a good answer. I don't think nobody better than me.
Take yourself out of the equation.
No, I'm in the equation.
It was hard for me to say that because I don't know. Like I ain't never coached against you, or ain't really seen too many games.
But justify why you put that nigga in your
I'm
about to
say.
say.
And you got to think about, I'm a defensive coach, so it's a lot of me having to speak on defense coaches. Most of them I ain't never coached against except for what's the name?
Oh yeah, that's why I say who you respect.
Yeah, I like Steph.
The people that was in that group chat, I guess.
That'll be my first 4.
So Steph,
Dante, Kevin.
I like Steph. I played against him.
What?
He ain't saying y'all said it. He ain't saying y'all said it. He ain't saying y'all said it.
So we put Kevin in there.
He said that. No. Hey, we gotta rewind that one back.
Kevin know what it is.
You got me laughing now with his ass, bro. So outside of that text group, who else?
Shit, I gotta think defensively.
You think Mike a good defensive coach? Mike Wilson?
Never seen it, coach.
Yeah, I ain't
sorry as shit.
I think I was at like 6 years. Yeah, I don't think Flash is like 6 or something.
And that nigga, Steph said, get the fuck out of here.
Sean Stevens going in?
Yeah.
Who?
I like them.
Sean Stevens going in.
I do like your defensive coach.
Jay?
Young nigga Jay. And so what made me first start watching him for real was Kurt. Kurt told me, I forgot where we was at. I might have been the battle preseason jump.
Jump with Twin Cities.
Yeah.
And
He
Young
came to the
asked,
sideline.
one thing I
Yeah, I
like,
did.
he
I
asked
did.
a lot of questions, bro.
And see, I think that right there is what makes good coaches. Like, you gotta ask questions. Like me, I feel like I know a lot, but I don't know everything. So certain shit, if I feel like I don't know, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask somebody that I feel like do know the answer to. So I do like but
one thing I can say about Shorty, he ain't scared to take risks. Like he gonna live with the results.
You got to.
Like a lot of niggas.
He act just like the nigga from the team Donnell played from Voodoo. He act just like that nigga.
Yeah.
You gotta take risks.
He gonna tell you, I don't want no safety.
Yeah, he ain't
I'm
playing
on
no
your
safety.
ass. He tell me, I'm on your ass.
He banking that his DBs is better.
Now
than
he gonna switch it up though, but I'm saying he gonna say.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you what he do.
So offensive
That's
line.
cool. I mean, if that worked for him, that's his philosophy.
He felt at the playoff loss.
Yeah,
it makes sense now.
I definitely, like I say, I like.
mean, in the defense, when you're a defensive coordinator, a lot of the shit you call is taking a risk.
Yeah.
Like a lot of shit you call, a lot of the
you guess
different stunts and shit like that. You always taking a risk.
We do line stunts and all that type.
Yeah,
of
you
stuff.
you gonna take a risk.
Who?
Rowe. Marco defense coordinator.
Nah, Roby.
No, I like Rowe. I like Rowe defense a lot.
Roby coach.
I like Rowe. People don't give Rowe credit because Rowe quiet. Rowe he on the internet.
Yeah.
Steph said you the inventor of the fight on 3, Mike.
Rowe really be coaching his defense.
Kirk Jefferson is the inventor of fight on 3. People just don't know the history of it. We'll discuss it one day though. But Kirk Jefferson is the originator of DH fight on 3.
Hey, I ain't do shit. I rolled out.
So people just don't know, man.
So,
Rowe
offensive wise, who y'all like offensive?
Donnell, Coach D,
Coach Dorsey, Dayton Dad.
Dylan.
Civil Society.
That's
they send you in this shit. Both those offenses.
Wishbone?
Q and
you like the Wishbone?
Single wing. They run that single wing. They run that power. Nobody.
I forgot my man name.
Tavon
offense for sure.
It's Tavon.
Oh yeah, the toll. That's one. Yeah. Lottie.
You like Lottie?
Yeah.
What you like about Lottie?
He had 2 plays ahead. That's how I learned it. 2 plays ahead. Like he set you up. He's showing you something, but what you think about
so basically, he might sacrifice a play to make it for another play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going for show.
And I gotta get Mook too. Mook for martial arts. Cause
hey Mook, I definitely gotta ask Mook a question, bro. Like
I get his old ass on the show. This nigga ducked my text and shit. He said, I know he's sold.
Like one thing I learned, I used to be.
I'm just saying because the way how the wing T used to be, and the way Mook called his offense out of affirmation, he called it like how niggas used to call it.
Call out a wing T.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when niggas be like one, they don't understand one always to the left. So when I heard that shit the first time, I'm like, what you mean? They affirmation. You ain't no two. They're like, nah. He wanted the forward right there. I'm like, oh man.
He ain't running one hole either.
Yeah. But I learned from him. Just like I used to be like a jet man, sweep stuff like that. But I took that downhill game from him. Like sometimes in that game, you got to hit a motherfucking motor until they give in.
But how you transition to know when you got that type of back to do that? Because like I said, when you go to martial arts way, it's like you really see that it's a back that's special like a motherfucker. Because like even with Kayvon, I tell people all the time like Kayvon's special, but Tyreek was special too though.
Mm-hmm. Tyreek Randall, oh my god,
Tyreek was a special
motherfucker. I was watching him use that Southern
Tyreek was special.
And he was beating Antoine Brooks and them every year in the championship. Like Antoine Brooks had a special ass team of Peppermint, but they couldn't stop Tyreek for nothing. So
I hated that little because I was coaching him against Mook in that era. I hated him.
So it was like when he had them and then get to Kayvon, it's like Kayvon that nigga. But you like Shawty was Tyreek was. God damn.
But the one thing about Kayvon, what I loved about them, him and Christian fed off each other.
Yeah, like a motherfucker.
Because when they was playing the Baltimore Ducks and that national, Kayvon was shut down. Christian.
Yeah. One thing Mook did, he adjusted.
Because I heard you took Christian away from
Nah, that was after. I had Christian before then.
No, he ain't do that.
No, see, y'all missing what I'm putting down right now. He had influence
No homo.
on Christian going to the Heat. That's what I was saying. You Christian's like the uncle or some shit like that, or something like that. So when it came time to make the decision to leave the Marshall Heights, did you stamp the move to the Heat?
First of all, they left the Heat because his Christian dad had moved down too. And he pulled
after that Park game.
But Christian left and came to Laurel. When his dad had to sit down for a second, he came with me.
Came with you.
Came with me. When dad came home, they went back. Because I went to high school. That's when I started coaching Northwestern. I stopped coaching youth. I went to Northwestern. Right. When I went to Northwestern, that's when he went back to Marshall Heights.
Yeah, because I was at his house Monday
Monday
afternoon with a blue helmet.
Right.
I was at the house Monday afternoon with a blue helmet.
What's that helmet?
Hey, come on, go to the Heat practice. I don't know what's going on, but please. Thank you, sir. I swear, I ain't know what happened. I said, shit.
So let's give our flowers and I guess we can let Rambo.
Rambo ain't say who like offensive wise though.
Oh yeah, good.
I do like Darnell offensively.
You don't like Chris Black, coach from the Pittsburgh team?
Hey, that nigga did barbecue our shit. 5 touchdowns.
Hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie. That was y'all kids' fault. I'm gonna blame that one on y'all kids.
Nah, when I like Darnell, I do like Lottie. I like a lot of people talk shit about me. I like Kendall. I like Kendall a lot.
Who talk shit?
A lot of people.
What they say?
A lot of people don't like Kendall coaching style. I like Kendall a lot.
He's some shit sometimes. It happens.
I like
my brother.
Kendall, I like Kendall a lot.
Yeah,
I like Kendall
I'm gonna call everybody some shit. I went to a coach's clinic yesterday. They can tell you. I called the defensive coordinator at the college some shit to his face. Nigga, you some shit.
That's one Sue.
Nah, boy, come on, boy. You wild shit saying niggas' names and shit. Nah, but at the same time, I called him some shit. But I also talked to him about why I called him some shit at that moment because back then I didn't see the transition of football. Transition of football meaning like it ain't about donuts no more. Like people gonna score, offense is gonna score. Defense you gonna give up certain points, but at the same time, because the way the offense is now, like you just gotta score more points than the other team. But at that moment, I'm all about getting donuts. I'm like, bro, niggas scoring 20 points against you, but because my brother played for Bowie at that time. I'm like, bro, y'all winning 35-33. I'm on the sideline, man. Y'all some shit. Fuck. But like I say, that was during that time. That's like 2012 when football was transitioning, saying like you just gotta score more points at the end of the day. So yesterday, man made a good joke in front of all the coaches. Like, man, yeah, Shaw used to always call me some shit. I'm like, yeah, I call you some shit all the time because I ain't know. But now knowing that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes at the defense, you gotta know that you're gonna give up 6 points if that. But you know, you football, all y'all in this room deal with this shit. Perm, man, you be winning. Niggas be winning like shit. Perms be talking crazy. And you be like, bro, like other teams, and other kids can't be good. Like,
so you got
they good
too.
too.
Who else?
You said Lottie. Lottie, Darnell.
Is Darnell?
Yeah. Juwan called PME offense?
I have no idea. Hey, Ryan, do Juwan call the offense?
I think Juwan do. I like Juwan.
So.
Yeah, I like Juwan.
Or they offensive coordinator.
No, I think Banks is the only offensive coordinator.
Whoever the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, whoever the offensive. I think it's Juwan though. I like how they. I feel like they use their players.
The camera did.
I can't really think of nobody else. Who else y'all suggest?
We ain't suggesting no motherfucking body.
Y'all full of shit. Every time we say something, y'all be like, yo, what about this person? What? Yeah, but nah, I think that's in you football right now.
Nobody ever said Jobs.
Fuck no. I ain't gonna lie, young. Like that year, that year 2019 when everybody won nationals, but that day before niggas won nationals, Jobbers beat Miami Gardens down battle. Like, and most teams it wasn't a lot of teams already down battle at that time, but we was down there with the Heat, and we was like, man, this nigga Jobbers doing this motherfucker. Man, that next morning they sent that email out saying Jobbers ain't have his books. Man, I was mad as shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck? You got us looking crazy as shit.
So, we the only coach. If you ever go AYF and win AYF, we the only coach to win UFL, battle, AYF.
Yep, he would be.
Hey, what about Ty?
He won battle?
TJ, what's your kind of
John was ain't win no battle.
No, so I didn't pick Ty. I like Ty a lot, but I didn't pick Ty.
There's only one nigga won battle. It's TJ Freelon. TJ Freelon, the only nigga that won battle. Nah, nobody never won battle besides TJ Freelon and Pat. Those are the only two niggas that won battle. Nobody won battle.
You say TJ Freelon and Pat?
Right.
Pat ain't no fucking coach.
Son, it's assistant.
You said Ty, bro? Yeah, I like Ty, but Ty not coaching.
Ty coaching Showcase. 11 years.
Oh, then I definitely put.
Ty used to be with TJ, right?
Yeah, he coached Showcase.
He coaches Showcase.
Oh no, I like Ty.
No, Ty like.
I like a lot of people. Again, no, a lot of people talk shit about. I like Ty. He coached the team.
TJ needed Ty.
He went over there later on in the season. He there first.
No, he was like the fourth offensive coordinator last year.
TJ needed Ty during that 13U year.
At the Heat?
At the Showcase.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Job won it. He won it before it was called battle. But y'all definitely won you national championship.
Let's give her flowers.
Nigga said spring break.
Spring break.
Now I'm gonna give my flowers to all the orgs that survived football transitions. So Beacon House, Watkins, DH, Maryland. I mean, what was Westlake to Maryland Heat? Like a lot of orgs went through a lot of shit, meaning like football changed and they had to, convert over to the competition of football, meaning going AYF or Montgomery Village. Montgomery Village been doing this shit for a long. It's like those type of orgs went through a lot of transitions of football at certain times, from county to regular football to Pop Warner to AYF now, and y'all still surviving and doing good for the community. And like some people would have shut down by now. Like one of the starting orgs of AYF around here, which was Spirit of Faith, they gone. There's a couple of other orgs that was around that they not here no more, but some of y'all that still been around, man. Like I definitely be like, man, y'all always find ways to evolve with the change and still be competitive in your own little way. So like I say, between Watkins, Beacon House, Marshall Heights, Westlake to Maryland Heat to DH, all y'all motherfuckers that's still in AWF in the competitive way and being competitive. Secret Society been around a long ass time too though. Everybody's still competing in their own way and surviving for damn near 20 to 25 years. Y'all doing this motherfucker, man. So all the people that's involved in them old, man, I appreciate y'all because y'all ain't quitting on y'all community. So that's what my flowers go to.
I'm gonna give my flowers to the GNYFL. The reason why I'm gonna do that because GNYFL, they produced a lot of these proven loser as coaches that's out here. No, I'm just bullshit. No, for real though. Nah. GNYFL, they produced a lot of these coaches out here now. You know what I'm saying? That's coaching now. That a lot of y'all know, like, Coach Mike, Coach Donut, Coach Smoke, you know what I'm saying, Kingman, the Kingman days, Westlake at the time, you know what I'm saying. GNYFL produced a lot of motherfucking talent, a lot of coaches. So just wanted to give my flowers to GNYFL. They were a little before their time, you know what I'm saying.
Okay. I'm gonna give my flowers to. Damn, that's a tough decision. I guess my flowers go to the youngest. No, I take that back. I get them next week. I'm gonna give my flowers to the coaches that's doing it without a dog in the fight. Meaning they ain't got no relatives out there, no kids or nothing like that. And they commit themselves to these programs and these kids and take time away from their families to actually, make a difference or put their impacts to whatever the situation may be, head coach, coordinator, even the ones that just running the halls that's not coaching. Like if you're involved in youth sports and you don't have a child in youth sports, I think you deserve some flowers.
I take those flowers.
For sure. I guess I get my.
AC Green.
I guess.
Take the flowers.
Why, boy?
I was talking about AC Green.
Nah. With the time of youth football,
Boy, gonna be sponsored by
definitely-
Beijing by the end of the night.
What happened?
Hey man, can my man give his flowers?
Oh, my
out
bad.
there?
Go ahead, Donnell.
Nah.
They be getting drunk as shit.
Man,
They be getting drunk as shit.
But nah, to get up out of here, this time of youth football, the high ups, the leaders of the leagues, because they put up with so much with the, putting up with the orgs and just the complaining and still make shit happen for these kids.
Man, what?
So, back my flowers to the leagues. Not one over another though, but
Oh, what league? Because Mike and them barely got a fucking league.
but hey, they got their flowers though. They still, they look, they ain't say flowers, they still out there.
Do soda count too?
And
League needs some insurance.
like my flowers to Ronnie and them for stepping up, taking over what they doing over there with this so-called.
Nah, for sure.
They gonna catch a boot come states, but it's cool.
Shout out to Rodney and Bullock, man.
For sure.
And Shooter, everybody over there in CI. What about you, Bo?
I want to give my flowers to Chris at DMVU for robbing everybody's team. So now,
He gave you dead flowers.
He gave you dead flowers.
They gave you dead flowers.
Definitely dead flowers.
Hey, that's crazy.
Nah, some bullshit.
That's for basic Michael Bryant.
Bo keep pull shit around.
Bo don't even know who to give his flowers
Yeah,
to. That's what I'm
that's
trying
what
to
I
say.
say.
He don't know. He like, man.
You don't got no flowers to give,
Man,
bro?
you better get them flowers to Diesel. The Diesel ass is almost gone.
That's a good one. These will get you flowers.
These are good, man. These are all the way good.
Dog? Will, but
Yeah,
what about
dog.
your flowers, Will?
Man, Will want to give his flowers to Mike Mitch for keeping his ass to tag along for all these fucking years.
I'm gonna give my flowers to Corey.
You want to know?
Nah, who will?
Damn.
Nah, all right, so I want to give my flowers to my parents.
Okay.
My parents that's with me now.
Hold on, these new
I
niggas?
thought he was talking about.
Yeah. I want to give my flowers to my parents that I got now.
Okay. Are they your parents to play a game?
Right now, if we would have played the game yesterday, we were supposed to. I'd have had 28 kids.
Why we ain't play the game yesterday, Rambo?
I'm giving my flowers right now, bro. I don't got no.
Okay,
Not
right.
giving flowers.
But nah, like again, like
I would give.
I'm definitely at like I said, we had I think 27, 28 kids. So I got me as really a first time full on head coach. Like I got parents, staff, people that's really rocking with me right now. People that's believing in what I'm doing. Again, we're in the building stage. So it ain't no secret. I ain't hiding that from nobody. We're in the building stage, but the parents that we got right now, the staff that we got right now, the kids that we got right now, everybody believing in what we're doing. So my flowers go to my 9U Black Ops team.
Okay.
Nah, you definitely got one of the best logos out right now. On God. I said, dang, they got that little black boy.
Little black boy.
Hey, bro,
They got the little black
listen,
boy.
my daughter saw the logo and said, "Daddy, is that Flash?"
Everybody ain't good. Everybody ain't good.
Hell no, I ain't make the logo. We told them what we wanted the name to be, and they sent a couple logos back.
Who you give me your flowers to, Will?
My man, 2 for 2.
Hey, this is crazy. This is crazy. But I'm gonna give my flowers to my man sitting to the left of me.
For what?
About to be a big
Okay.
big announcement song.
Who the fuck is the nigga left of you?
Oh yeah, Kurt. I'm gonna give it to Kurt. I'm giving my flowers to Kurt, man.
I just wanted to know who's gonna give me some head. I was like,
You can't be nice to niggas, man. You cannot be nice to niggas, man.
Well, give my flowers to the nigga to the left.
Niggas don't even see we on camera. I'm talking about the nigga to the left of them.
Yeah, but yeah,
Who to the left?
we it's a big announcement coming soon.
Yeah.
No
Stay
homo.
tuned.
Hey, so for 2024, Donnell, who you see is your biggest competition, and when do you prepare to? When do you think you're gonna be ready to play them?
Myself.
Damn, that's a good ass fucking answer. This son of a bitch.
Just every day, the way we prepare, what I do with these boys. Like anything less of a back to back is failure.
Is it really though?
It is.
Why is that? And I'm gonna say this because I seen one team that took you to the wire and one team that beat you. So why do you believe that?
because all our losses was us beating ourselves. That fall on me.
Facts.
As a coach, so.
And all that was, and I do want to say this is, a lot of people don't give yourself credit because, nigga, you really don't practice. And niggas don't know that though. Like niggas don't know Donnell really don't practice like that. So when he do practice, he ain't wasting reps.
Nah, we put that work in when we do.
So it's like motherfuckers be out practicing 4 days out the week and still can't win.
So my man like Backyard, he just show up to the shows.
Yeah, he don't practice for real. So
he practice the shows. Okay, all right, I understand.
So Bo, for you, who your top competition and when you thinking on playing them?
Everybody.
My top competition, it got to be elite because they in my league. Mm-hmm. So it wouldn't make sense for me to say nobody else. Like, nobody else matters. Like, they the giant that's in my league. They the ones that we got to overcome. We got to slay that giant. So for me, it got to be elite. Like, we can't worry about the DMVUs and all of that shit until later on down the line. So for me, just me being real, it got to be elite.
Do you have enough to beat them?
Right now, no.
Hell no. I didn't mean it like that.
No, right now, no. Right now, no. But again, I'm real enough to say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm real enough to say that. Like, nah, we don't got enough right now.
No, but some niggas don't be real. Like, yeah, we gonna play them tomorrow. We'll beat them niggas. Like some niggas say that though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't here to allow or seal no dreams to come out. We don't have enough to beat neither one of those teams right now. But in the fall, do I feel like should it be a whole lot closer in the fall? I'm saying for what we doing? Yeah, I feel like we'd be straight in the fall. But right now, you gotta think, bro. My team technically been together for what, a month. Been together for like a month. So we still ain't played a game together yet.
Wonder why.
You said I wonder why.
So we out. So I think we got all that. I think for real, all the questions for tonight was definitely answered by the two, legendary, one all-around coach. The nigga Donnell coach everything. Then you got the one of the best defensive coordinators out. Definitely been a good day. But just make sure, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow, because the spring break in D.C., if everybody gets some time tomorrow, go past the Grizzlies funeral home. Pay your respect. Yeah, put your little respect on the Grizzlies drink. But I definitely, like I said, one thing about what we got going on is, one, knowing where you started from to what you get where you are. Because, again, a lot of people don't understand it. Some people have been coaching for a long time. Some of y'all dealt with y'all goods, y'all bads. And, some of y'all parents need to know, like this ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, y'all dealing with, I'm telling you, y'all motherfuckers be dealing with some parents that be like, yeah, what the fuck are y'all talking? I ain't gonna lie. Man, dang, what the fuck was the name of that shit? When my parents, when I was playing, like my team down there was a cabaret every fucking week. My mother and father and them was hanging out. I mean, I don't know if they was fucking or not, but they was having a good time Fridays through Saturday. You know what I'm just saying? I'm saying that.
What going with this?
When I played 95 pounds for Silver Hill, like my mother and father, like Friday, Saturday, all the parents hung out. You know what I'm saying? They went out like crazy. They had a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit now is like it won't be known. Like again, if you ain't winning,
saying the parents don't have no togetherness.
They don't be togetherness for real. Like they here for the winning. You one loss away from a parent saying y'all the most shittiest team ever.
That's fact.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all y'all that's out here doing a great job with y'all teams.
I can't wait for
keep it up.
Not use the lose.
It's brutally honest.
That's it.
I love it. I got my MTV out. Savage! I'm a savage!
Oh,
I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get! Yes! What's next? What's next? I gotta get it. I'm not gonna stay fucking down.
Hey, Will. Next time you put no home on my head or somebody,
don't do you.
Make it anybody but Diddy.
Damn, he put you on Diddy. I didn't even watch the video.
Well, anybody but Diddy. It was a good Diddy. But anybody but Diddy.
Ain't no such thing as a good Diddy.
Man, that man celebrating his success in that video.
told that nigga it was a good ditty.
Yeah,
No, sir.
Good Diddy. All right, you ready, Will?
Yeah, we out. We out.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.